Hey, hey, what's going on, everybody? Hello,
Hello,
hello. Hey,
hello,
Robbie. Robbie,
hello.
your emoji's not on.
What?
You got no emoji.
Why?
You're faceless.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. Tori will be right with us. How are you guys doing? What's happening on this fabulous Tuesday evening? How you doing, Robbie?
I'm okay.
Sizeless.
I'm tired.
Sorry.
Tired.
You got a lot of driving today.
Yeah. Back and forth, back and forth. Hello, everybody. Hello. How's everybody doing?
Hello, hello. Hi, Jarby, Leslie, Bill, Plut, Bonnie, Pebs, Georgia, Linda, Sandman, Jezebel, Crimson Jezebel, Crowd Crazy, Noel, Pam, Nanbadala, Ernie Boyd, hi Jenny B, Lisa, Does It Dragon Works, John Cook, what's going on? Donna Hawkins, and Mike McDermott, hello. Mary, John Caps, hey Thomas, Pam Gammy, hello, hello, hello. Harper Martin, Courtney Reed, Christy Nunya, Sheena, hi Joy, Francis, JS Rocker, hello, hello. Hello, Anita. Hi, Tammy J. Ray Bone Crushes here. Joan Hall. Blood. Lori Nye, hello. Bonnie Chicky. WBA Granny, hello. Hi, Christine Lucas. Granny Kathy, did I say that already? Sorry. No, I said I can't. Granny. Hi, Pandera. Back to country. Hello. Just waiting for Tori. Ray Toller, hello. Hi, Doreen. Kevin Jays, what's going on? Hi, Paul. Sleona, crazy lady. Hello. Robbie, did I miss anybody? Debbie. Hello.
I don't know. You've been nailing them. I can't get a word in there, so I'll let you go.
Michelle, sunny days. Sandra West, Steffi Sue, Miss Lori, King Paco, Mindy, hello, my mama, Rachel. Oh my goodness. How are we
Hello,
all
everybody. Hello.
I figured you'd be saying hello right with me. Mo magic in
Mo
the
magic. Mo magic.
house. DJ Diane. Any gator feeding videos coming up soon, Robbie?
Dude, you just missed the big gator we just took to Gatorland, bro.
Popcorn is popped, cocktail is made. Let's go. Please hit thumbs up. Yep.
Everybody who came in our live and hung out for the gator rescue, thank you, and thank you for keeping us company.
I was there in the beginning. Like the
It
very
was a
beginning.
long, boring ride, and talking to all you guys makes it go by faster.
Spade, what's up? Hi, Jan. Dude sells. Oh, he forgot to put his pants on. Oh, shit. Wasn't supposed to say anything. Sorry. Bearded fisherman. All right. Dusty old dude. Hello. Peb's watching. Watch stories too.
Everybody watching?
Everybody's watching.
Or listening?
Mama Mia, hi.
Did you tell
No
them?
one can hear you, kid.
Did you tell them my McDonald's incident
No,
today?
No, I did not.
I got you, DJ Diane.
I did not. We're just saying hello to everybody right now. I just started.
Remind Lisa to ask her about my McDonald's encounter today.
Oh yeah, if you ever wanted to see Gabe go off, you would have wanted to.
No, I didn't go off.
You said you did.
No, I didn't go off. I did not go off.
I'm sorry. He was going off when he was here. So then you went back and you did what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad, Gabe.
Oh,
There's Kyle. What's up, Kyle? Gabe, my shorts are now off too.
You know what I did? I'll tell them because I'm in there cooking.
Oh, he's cooking.
They
So.
got my order wrong. My orders are never right from that place. Never order. So
wait, hold on. Let's just start by
saying what?
Start by saying that whenever he goes to any fast food restaurant, his orders are never right.
I never got one order right. But anyway, I was so furious at this one because they only got half the order right. I'd rather them not give me the whole order wrong, make the whole order wrong, because I can accept that they gave me somebody else's bag. But when they only get half the stuff and other stuff's in there that you didn't order, and you get all the way home, it sucks. Well, anyway, I was so mad. I left here like a beanut, and then I went into the lobby of McDonald's, and there was 6 people waiting in line. And I asked them, "How long you guys?" I waited 5 minutes, still nobody came in front of. How long you guys been waiting here? They all of them said too long. I said, "Fuck this shit." I went back behind the counter, went into the restaurant, and bagged my own fries, grabbed 2 Big Macs off the fucking thing, and told the lady, "This is my receipt. This is what she already knew I was there. She knew I was waiting for it. I just went back there and bagged it and cooked the shit myself."
He literally went behind the counter and got the fries, dished them out, put them in his thing. I mean,
I saw it. I know how it works. I've seen it millions of times.
He was so mad. And then the gall of them when he got back there to have given him the wrong food and then make him wait. He literally walked behind the counter, got his own food, bagged it, and walked out.
The other customer's like, "Damn, we should do that."
I'm like, and nobody followed you out. And didn't you say that the girl looked at you like,
"Yeah, no,
okay."
They were oblivious." I was just in there. They oblivious. So as I was walking out with it, so they didn't think I stole it. I said, "Remember, I got the fries. You don't need to come there. I got my stuff." And she's like, "Oh, okay."
And Gabe wants his Big Mac. Yeah, you know what, guys? It's just literally every time he goes to get something.
Not once. You know what gets me?
If he's getting something for both of us, my food will be fine.
It's my order that's messed up. And, you know, it gets me. I hate to say this, but you know, I know the minimum wage and all that was increased, and people it needed to be increased. There was no doubt. Minimum wage needed to be increased, but if they want the people at McDonald's are making 15, some of them are making $20 an hour, and they can't even get an order right. I don't know. Back in the day, if I wanted to make more money, I had to work for it and earn it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You earn
He's just
money.
so mad, guys. The fact that he had to go all the way back there drove him absolutely.
Dude, nowadays, I know how to do. I'm Walmart trainer too, because I know how to. I only did it a couple times. I don't like going out the speed line.
Well, the Walmart we have doesn't have a checkout.
I'll go to self checkout if I got like 2 items or something. But I can't stand when people got a whole basket full of shit and they're in the checkout line. Right. That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
But anyway, I had to show somebody how to do the.
He wants his 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onion on a sesame seed
That's
bun.
it. Yeah, when they give me a bun that doesn't have the sesame seeds.
Oh my god. Did you get your change?
No, at that point I no.
No, you had already paid for it.
Yeah, I already paid for it.
He went to the drive-thru, and then oh my god, you had to see him when he got back. I was just looking. I'm like, I didn't even say a word.
Gabe's definitely going to be. He's going to be on the. He's going to be on the 11 o'clock news, and it'll say Florida man.
Florida man bags his own shit.
McDonald's.
Boston,
they make $21.
I didn't steal anything because I already paid for it. I just didn't what?
I have an idea for you.
What?
When you order food and you go to pick it up.
I know. Look before I leave the drive-thru. I know. We do that all the time.
Yeah. I'm like, why didn't you look in the bag, dude?
And then if they look at you like you're crazy, go, look, every time I come here, my food is messed up. I'm going to make sure it's right before I leave this window.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know. If I got a bag full of shit, I mean.
He doesn't want to dig through it.
My excuse for not looking through the bag because I'm thinking about the people behind me.
Right,
that,
Ed?
if they're anything like me, they're saying, hurry the fuck up there.
Right. I haven't ate at McDonald's.
Is to go inside to get your food.
Ooh.
I haven't. I tried today. McDonald's has been around since I was born.
Yeah.
Today was the first time I tried one of their apple pies. I never had an
They used to be.
apple pie. Huh?
They're not as good as they used to be.
Yeah,
No,
they used to be the best.
They kind of remind me of those things that you get off the shelf, like at the dollar store, the apple pies, the Hostess apple pies.
Well, they used to make them. They would drop them in the hot grease and they would fry them.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And so the outside would be really crispy.
Yeah.
They used to be the best, dude.
And then when
it was all right. I said, they're not too bad. It's like a Dollar Tree fucking apple pie.
Yeah, but then when they decided that frying that's too much grease,
right, Rod?
However they're doing them now, they lost a lot of the flavor.
What did Rod say?
Rod said between the messed up orders and the ice cream machine always being down.
Oh yeah, the ice cream. Oh yeah, especially the chocolate. The chocolate, or which one is it? The chocolate. The chocolates, they never have the chocolate one. They never have the chocolate ice cream.
Storage Brad says McDonald's isn't the only fast food around here. That gets the food wrong. I check before I leave the place. The chicken places don't know the difference between a breast and a thigh.
That's true.
That shit gets me, man. We want $20 an hour.
MF Cairo says they still have the old apple pies in Europe.
Really? The old ones? I never had the old ones.
Oh, they were the best, dude.
Lorene's quoting Joe Pesci. They F you do the drive-through?
Hey, fuck you in the drive-through.
Who gets effed in the drive-through? I get effed in the drive-through.
They have the same problem in Australia. Ice cream machine is always broken. There's something up with that.
Lisa, I figured something out.
What?
Mickey and I were doing some research on the nightmares thing. And what he did, hold on, let me pull it up here so I can see it. Mickey was like, he tried what he did do, that $900 he sent.
It was he sent you 90 and then 1,000. What you see probably going into your account was 900 because they take their fees out.
Right, I got 900 and hold on a second. $986.
Right.
What happened was he did a auction to raise money for us. And then he put in whatever and sent $1,000. Right. And he sent that for us to build the Kinkajou cage. Mickey pointed that out, and I went back and looked, and I'm like, oh shit, that is the date. He's right.
Because Liverpool didn't happen until a month later.
Right. And that was for the Kinkajou cage that we have.
Which you built.
Which is there, and it's built. It cost
it's not
us
like a cage either. It's like a freaking house.
Yeah. And to do that one cost us $1,200.
Okay.
And we did that one. So yes,
so what's thinking about
it
that?
was used for the animals.
So I guess anybody who's ever sent anybody something for something can go and start sending Tug and Megan and Jeremy all their crap saying it's for whatever they want to say it's for and just trying to make it look bad. But nobody pays.
It's funny. It's funny how he didn't show the other things which he sent for auctions.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he didn't even put in there what that was for.
Right. How weird is that?
That's
so
just
it's
funny.
Off like it was for Zalima cages.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It was for the Kinkajou cages, and I even have a video up there. Ask Mickey. That
you do. I remember.
Shows us doing that.
Yep. I remember.
So
Because I thought it was kind of odd when you said that he bought stuff from the auction. So I'm thinking Nightmares bought a whole bunch, like $1,000 worth of stuff from the auction. It must have been like a whole bunch of cards or something. Like that's what I was just thought in my head. But now that you say that with the Kinkajou cage, I remember that was right. That was before the lemur.
right.
And then so that would match the date anyway. So that's what it was actually for.
Right. It matches the dates. And that's what Mickey brought it to my attention. I was like, here, let me go look this up. That's easy enough. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, that was for the kinky cages.
Yeah.
Hard cutting board that I can use.
Freaking crazy, man. All these lies and bullshit that people want to start.
They it's not all lies, it's twist.
Already.
They twist
when
everything.
It's in Jeremy's hand and he's calling you a thief, that's a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie. But but Nightmares twisting stuff and not saying the truth what it was.
Well, that's what he wants. He wants to be relevant. He wants attention, and he figures if I hand over something that looks bad for Robbie, there you go.
But
Jeremy
I just wanted to get it. I just wanted to point out the truth, what it is, because we did research it and find that Mickey did all the thing on there, and then I looked into it, and yes, it was for the Kinkajou, and even in the video for the Kinkajou cage, I thank Nightmares.
There you go.
So
much for all that, you know what I mean? Like, amazing how people just turn.
I do remember there was somebody that gave you the money for it.
Yeah, it was Nightmares.
Yeah, I didn't remember who it was, but I remembered there was someone gave you the money for the Kinkajous.
Well, he sold a bunch of stuff on his channel and raised the money for it.
Yeah. Oh.
Because he did that because he was mad that they wouldn't let him be part of the Lemur Palooza.
That was after it, though.
Yeah, Storage Brad's exactly, they'll tell you right there. I did not ask. I was totally surprised when people did that. No one told me they were doing it. They just did it, and they said, here. And I was like, oh, my God, thank you. And
want some?
Mm-mm. No, thank you. So, well, good. I'm glad you cleared that up. Let's see. Is there anything else we need to clear up?
You have a lizard in your room?
Yes.
Do I have a lizard in my room?
No, not you, Lily.
Oh, I was like, what does that have to do?
Lily's got another lizard in her room now.
Lily has a lizard.
Uh-oh.
So she's got to get the lizard. It could be a skank.
It might be a salamander,
Okay.
but either way, it's a four-legged tailed creature.
Is it slimy or dry-skinned?
I don't know. I'm not touching it.
Well, touch it.
Glasses on.
It's what?
I also don't have my glasses on.
What color is it?
I can't tell.
Robbie said put your glasses on and touch it.
It's between my glasses and me. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes, I will.
I know. I'm looking for something to put it in.
Oh, you need just anything?
Like a cup, actually.
Okay, Silver.
Sorry, I'm doing 5 things at once.
What's it look like, Tori?
Call me a
I don't know.
skank.
Not a skank. A skank.
Lisa, what's 40 feet long and smells like a pea? A line dance at old folks' home.
And Mrs. Toms, I would never call you a skank.
So,
I want to see it.
speaking of money and donations and all this other crap, so last night I went over the orders from the judge, right?
Mhm.
Well, so did, breadsticks and, well, I guess they're both really breadsticks, but Beg and Megan and Mug, Tug, whatever. And they lost their minds last night over those orders. Oh my God. Last night, after I signed off, I was doing some stuff here, and I said, okay, apparently I need to go look at this. So I did. And I was, you know what? I'm just going to record it. So when you record it, it plays, right? So I was doing all these other things. I was going through email. I want to talk about that. But anyway, and I'm listening. And as I'm listening to this, she's like, I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to have a heart attack. I was like,
oh my God.
Yeah. So when I read the orders
in our hands and lotions and stuff, they're sensitive to that.
Exactly, storage brats.
When I read the orders, there was a Doc 30 order, but I didn't have it in front of me, but I saw like an email in regards to it. So I read some of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it, and you'll see how it literally when Megan lost her shit. Okay. I mean, like she was like losing it. And then Tug, I mean, like, I don't think he can get a fair trial in Florida. And I'm like, oh my God.
You wanted me to this one.
The judge is being conned. He's blinded now. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
All right. Thank you.
Well, anyway, so this is Doc 30. And I read some of this last night, but this is the whole thing. So it says the order, defendants John Cook and Lynette Preston are currently proceeding pro se in this case. On April 18th, they filed motions requesting court-appointed counsel. They assert that they are indigent and have been unable to retain counsel to represent them. Oh my God, did Megan and Tug go off on the fact that John and Michelle are not indigent? And why? And because, they have a truck and they have a Jeep and they have this. And I'm like, where's that? What truck?
What does that have to do? Wait, what does having a vehicle have to do with being indigent?
Right. Well, that's what she's saying. And she's got that property and she owned it. Did it? I mean, going on and on and on and on. The same thing
You're
that
an idiot.
George tried to do. And I'm thinking, oh my God.
You can have a
Nicole, please. Nicole sent 2 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Nicole.
But you can have a paid for house.
Here. Look who's here. Stats is here. Hi, Stats. That's funny. Anyway, so she's going on and on and on. And let me just get through this and then I'll go through all the stuff that they were saying, but it was hilarious. So unlike criminal defendants, indigent civil litigants generally have no right to be represented by court-appointed counsel, and it cites case law, nor does the court, and by the way, Megan's pulling up all the case law, right? And she's just losing it. Nor does the court have a budget to pay attorneys to represent indigent civil litigants. Thus, the court is unable to select an attorney or order that attorney to represent defendants Cook and Preston free of charge. And then he cites case law. And in that case law is declining to authorize compulsory assignments of attorneys in civil cases. The court may, however, in exceptional circumstances, exercise its discretion to request an attorney to represent any person unable to afford counsel. 28 U.S.C. 1915E1, emphasis added, and he cites, based on the unique circumstances of this case and the court's familiarity gained from presiding over a related case with the facts and issues involved, the court believes it is appropriate to request representation for defendants Cook and Preston under 1915E1. Accordingly, the court will direct the clerk of court to issue a notice to all attorneys registered with the court's electronic filing system, requesting an attorney to volunteer to represent defendants Cook and Preston. And in big bold letters, as you see, defendants Cook and Preston are advised, however, that this request does not guarantee them representation in this case. They must continue to defend this case themselves unless and until counsel appears on their behalf. Accordingly, it is ordered that defendant Cook's and defendant Preston's motions requesting court-appointed counsel, Docs 2526, are denied in part to the extent that the court will not appoint an attorney to represent them, and granted in part to the extent that the court directs the clerk of court to issue a notice to all attorneys registered with the court's electronic filing system and published on the court's website. The notice soliciting a volunteer attorney to represent defendants Preston and Cook. This notice must state, this is a notice of an opportunity to provide pro bono representation in the case of Hales versus Cook at all, case number, blah, blah, blah. Plaintiff, this made them lose their shit. Plaintiff, the owner of a YouTube channel, claims that defendants they lost it. Why did he have to even mention the fact that he owns a YouTube channel? Why is that? Why did he do that? Oh my God, this judge is just so wrong. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, going on and on and on. Claims that defendant Cook and Preston, among others, agreed to intentionally and maliciously participate in a civil conspiracy among themselves and with other individuals, the purpose of which to commit the torts of defamation, defamation per se, and tortious interference with advantageous business relationships. Defendants Cook and Preston are 2 of 10 defendants, and the case is currently in the pleading stage with an amended complaint to be filed soon. Public funds are not available for the payment of an attorney fees. Limited funds are sometimes available from the district's bench and bar fund for the payment of out-of-pocket expenses incurred by an attorney providing representation in this type, or of this type. She lost it over the bar fund and the district's bench, and then she pops up like a couple minutes later. I just figured out where the bar fund comes from. It comes from sanctions. So Shock just paid $4,000 in sanctions, and he's gonna end up paying for their attorney. Oh my God, what are they doing to Jeremy? Jeremy's paying for all this, blah 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 going on, and I'm sitting here going, Jeremy did this.
Oh my God. It's a 3-ring circus. Guess what? There's still 4 cookies on the plate.
So true, so true. And I'm listening to her lose it. I can't with this. I can't. She was going up. Members of the district's bar will be afforded access to the electronic docket without charge for the purpose of considering whether to undertake the representation. An attorney who wishes to provide representation may contact the clerk's office to obtain defendant Cook's and defendant Preston's contact information and may enter the case by filing a notice of appearance after obtaining consent of defendants Cook and Preston to the representation. Done and ordered this 21st day of April 2025. So I had the email that I read from the other night, but I didn't see like this part of it as far as what the the advertisement or whatever for the people on the lawyers on the bar to see, and he literally said what it needs to say. So there you go. But they lost it, man. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Oh,
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How is Jeremy going to pay for their lawyer when his lawyer had to pay the sanctions, not him?
Yeah, I don't know. But she's talking about how much he spent over $300,000 on this case.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah. And this is all lies. This is all based on lies. And
yes, absolutely. This whole damn case is based on lies.
Yes, it is.
Lies.
Yeah. But they're saying, and then so they throw out there, and Tug's like, he basically, meaning Bruce, dropping those, bomb motions, basically threw everything in the case out there. Yeah, you're damn right he did.
Mm-hmm.
You're damn right he did. Okay. And they don't like the fact that he mentions YouTube. And he goes, well, maybe he meant, and then Megan turns around and she goes, well, maybe he's mentioning YouTube, so he's letting these lawyers know if you take it on pro bono, you'll get like all kinds of attention. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
My God.
He is a YouTuber, and this is all over YouTube. She's like, this is not about YouTube. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
That's where he's defaming everybody under the sun on his YouTube.
He decided to put his neighbors on YouTube.
Yep.
And lie about them and defame
That made it about YouTube.
Yeah.
And other people
sitting
on
there
YouTube. It became about YouTube.
Yeah, and then she said something else, and I'm like, when the hell did you walk in on this case? You know, like when did you walk in on this, you dumb twit? I'm like, this girl is a moron, a complete moron. I don't know why they're all morons to me. So anyway,
you need to sue someone more of her statue, and she would be okay with it.
yeah, she was losing it, man. She really was.
It's such a big deal that he's paying for everything. Maybe he could sue people that have lots and lots of money.
Yeah. Yep.
That and have an actual legitimate lawsuit.
Yeah. So let's go. You know, that was what they were reading, right? And plus the other two motions, Michelle's motions and stuff, and then the other orders before it. But we already went through that. So they were doing that. So all the commentary that her and Tug was saying was like, oh my God, they're not indigent. A big truck. What about the RV they have? And so she's pissed at how much money she thinks that they have all this money. And oh my God, then she brings up, what about all this money they got from all the donations and whatever? Why is that on there? And she starts reading some type of case law, and she's talking or reading like the meaning of things. I forget exactly what it was, but she goes, oh, look at this. Look at this. It includes gifts. And I'm laughing. I'm like, first off, Michelle was not given anything. A party happened. Lumber and toilets and stuff were all put there for the barn for it to be framed and put up. And there was a fence that was created that was done by volunteers. What the hell are you talking about? Would you like them to bring panels of the fence into the courtroom? You want that, Harley to get into the courtroom? Like, what are you talking
about? Still there?
Yes.
Hey, Robbie.
Yo.
What's the biggest steak you ever eaten?
At a place in Texas where you get to eat it. If you eat the thing, you get it for free. I did that.
Yeah.
Well, we got a 72 ounce.
My biggest steak was 72 ounces. I ate it, but it took me 30 minutes to eat it.
Well, don't you want to enjoy it? I mean,
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I had to pay for it because I didn't finish it in 20 minutes. I finished it in 30 minutes.
Hey, Lana.
Yeah. You had to eat the steak and the potato there.
So how big was it?
72 ounces.
72?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a London broil.
I think they're now going up on the ounces for the steak because a lot of people can eat those 72-ounce steaks.
Yeah. So what else? Oh, so remember the other night when I had not read the 123 motion? So, and then Bruce just sent the super chat for $50 to read it. Well, they're like laughing about that. They're like, look, he even had to pay her to read it. Why didn't they read it?
You want a piece of steak, Tricky? Tricky wants a piece of steak.
So they were going on about that. And then I don't even know, did they read it? Why didn't they read it? Because it was Bruce's motion? I don't know, because of what it said in it. I don't know. But all I know is she found out her Cheerios were messed with and she lost it. She literally lost it. She's calling out left and right. Oh, this could be appealed. That could be appealed. This could be appealed. Oh my God, this is indigent. Then she pulls up all the indigent stuff on that. And if
6.2, Kyle.
If they're found out to not be indigent, the case will be dismissed. And I'm like, dismissed? What? I'm like, what is she even talking about? So dismissed against them, dismissed against everybody. The entire case gets dismissed. What are you even talking about? So, and I don't know where she got it from, so I can't quote. I'm sure there's some kind of truth to something, but what is she actually reading? Where is she getting that from? So my thing with her is just like she loves the judge 1 minute, then she hates the judge. It's like she got like a love-hate relationship about this guy, and it all depends on what order the germ gets, whether he gets granted or denied. Poor Shockett. Poor Shockett's in a pickle. Like what? He's got to face all these people, all these other attorneys, and who knows how many there'll be. He did it to himself.
Wow.
No one told him to file this lawsuit except his dumbass client, who he seems to be in cahoots with everything he does. So you know what? If he can't handle it, that's his own problem.
I just think it's funny when people say poor Shockett. because this guy's just raking in his retirement fund.
Absolutely. He just made 300 grand. According to Germ. You know, shocking. So, oh my God. So what else is she saying? She's talking about good cause as part of the rules. No, she's saying that the judge used good cause for this, good cause for that. I'm like, well, yeah, good cause. It's part of the rules, Megan. You need to get over it. You know, look, she's no lawyer. You know what? Just call her Miss Munchausen from now on, because she seems to have all kinds of experience involved with Miss just call her Miss Munchausen. Miss Munchausen. She's against Munchausen and people getting accused of it all the time, but she's literally sitting there accusing someone of having Munchausen syndrome. And it's all about, like, you can hear when she talks, it's all the bullshit that Germ spews. She came into this while this case was already filed, acting as if she's known Jeremy and has watched Jeremy the entire time. She claims Jeremy came to Florida to bring tourism to Otter Creek.
Oh my God, she's so stupid. Why don't you
go?
go watch his old videos where he says why he came to Florida? Yeah. Quit lying.
Yeah.
Quit making shit up.
Then she starts talking about how, he has to serve all these people. And I'm like, oh my God, no one is serving anybody here. He only served 5 people. What are you talking about? Why are you acting like you know? 5 people were served. Oh, well, at least Marla is still on the hook. And I'm like, you guys are just pissed off because you, stupid Megan, who covers case, she should have known that default entry was just that, a default entry and not a judgment. You would have thought she would have called up Jeremy and go, dude, don't make yourself look like an asshole saying it's a default judgment, because it's not. Okay? She's just pissed off that the judge didn't call it a judgment and make it a judgment. They were losing it. They were really, really losing it. So she called it a circus polymopogus, so a polymopogus or something like that. I'm like, oh, that's a good one. Circus polymopogus. The only thing is, it's on her side of the bench, not here. I just can't wait till they find out what polymop is like. Really. I mean, it is about protraction of litigation and multiplication of proceedings, but the fact that they talk about it so much, wait till they see what it really is underlying in all of it. I can't wait. That's going to be the biggest laugh of it all. But anyway, so more expense to Jeremy. She's crying. This is all good. This is going to cost Jeremy so much money. And I just keep saying, Jeremy filed the suit. Jeremy did all of this. He's going to pay for this. He's going to have to pay for this. He's going to end up paying for their legal fees. You're damn right he's going to. And not just theirs, everybody's. He's lying. Left and right. He lied from the day he filed that statement to get that Ohio protection order. Why? Because she got one on him. You don't understand the person you're dealing with. He is a narcissist. He is not going to let anybody make him look bad. He will lie. He will steal. He will do whatever he's got to make you believe him. And that's what he's done to everybody. And it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And guess what? The more it spreads out, the bigger it gets, the harder he is going to fall. And it's starting to happen. So they recognize that, Bruce's powerful motion that they still want to joke about, obviously the judge paid attention to it and he's listening to it. You know what I mean? And they basically call it, and they said, the judge has been conned. You have to, I'm going to go back and I'm going to clip her saying, I'm going to have a heart attack. I was like, oh my God. I mean, I get covering something to the point where you're so involved and you're passionate about it. I get it. But it was literally like the way she said it after reading that order. Really? I'm going to have a heart attack.
Dude, not even Florida doesn't even know who Jeremy is. There's so many people there.
No. There's people in Otter Creek who don't know who Jeremy is.
Yeah.
So, and there's only how many people there, She's like, you don't understand. The judge is blinded. He's being conned. He's being lied to with these big stories from BBB, these fairy tales, these tales, papering fairy tales, she says. And then Tug's yelling, the judge needs to get off his robe, you know. The judge is not a fact finder. The jury is. And then she starts whispering. She goes, I'm going to get so mad, I'm going to have to calm down. So she starts whispering. I'm like, wow. Oh, my God.
I like London broils.
What?
London broilers are big enough where they'll make you, they'll feed you for dinner. And then you have a little piece for ham and for steak and eggs in the morning.
Okay. There you go. I'm still playing with that.
Yeah, I know.
So, anyway, so what else was she doing? Anyway, Tug says he hates judges. He hates authority. Yeah, so I skipped around, so I'm going over these. Oh, she's reading from like AI on like Google, like about indigent people, and I'm
right.
like, okay.
Right, Mike?
So what she missed telling people was that it excludes homesteaded property, which is what Michelle's property is. It talks about owning a vehicle over a certain amount of money, and I'm thinking, okay, well, does Michelle actually own her vehicle? Right? Like, who actually owns it? Like, if Michelle doesn't make those payments, does Michelle owe that vehicle? Now, does she have the title to the vehicle? That would be ownership, correct? So then she starts. That's when she was talking about the gifts and stuff like that. I don't know what truck she's talking about that they have. Also, vehicles over $5,000 that are paid off. Yeah, well, that's not the case.
Didn't somebody say that she was driving her Jeep somewhere? That they were stalking somebody?
Oh yeah, somebody said that they saw their Jeep and they stalked them. It was so out of the area. Like, I'm like, what? These people are wanting to Jeep.
We live in Mississippi.
Yeah, it was something crazy. So yeah, I already brought that part up. Randy's in a tough spot.
Panties are in a tough spot?
No, Randy's in a tough spot.
Panties are
and then Jessica Kruger is making some type of website that's not available yet. And she was posted in there that J Hip character was sending breadsticks. And then Megan's trying to say that, oh yeah, they all think that he's being paid, that we're all being paid by Jerem. Do you get views and subscribers from Jerem? Yeah, you're getting paid. You're getting paid in that form. And Megan, you should be the one that should really be responsible for paying that J Hip character, huh? Anyway,
Lisa, they doxed Gabe again?
Oh, yes, they did. They doxed him? What do you mean they doxed him?
I don't know. It says it right there. Ed said it.
Well, they were talking last night, and they started saying,
why do they keep bringing me up?
They said something. No, they said something about another arrest, and they said how there's even more hurricane victims and stuff. I'm like, what are they talking about? So,
hurricane victims. What?
Yeah. So I'm like, what do they keep saying this stupid shit? So
there was. Remember when we went there? And
on the hate page, Lisa.
Yeah.
They thought it was another person.
On the hate page.
Oh, okay. Well, they can say whatever they want. You're allowed to use JH's hashtag and name you're getting paid. Yeah, there you go. Just let it go. So anyway, so she starts talking about that. Then she starts talking about 8 evictions and all this stuff. Fixed. Oh, sorry, Gabe. Ha docs. Oh. Anyway. So let's see. How has Jeremy been kicked off? Oh, that she said that Jeremy got kicked off his own property. And I'm like, what? Okay. When did that happen? When did Jeremy get kicked off his own property?
Never.
You know what I'd like for him to do?
She's saying that every lawyer wants to be on YouTube.
You know what I'd like for him to do?
What?
How he knocked on everyone's freaking door when he got to Otter Creek?
Uh-huh.
I'd like him to come here and knock on my door.
Oh, he threatened to.
I want you to come knock on my door, dude.
Well, not only that, Radis, who's supposedly leaving, I'll show you that in a second. I'll tell you that in a second.
Once we've
Rob Zombie's awesome.
All game time.
Yeah, Robbie's going to like this one when I tell him that. I think I pretty much covered all that, though.
Trust me, the
Couple
security
little notes
guards,
I'll throw out there.
our security shacks,
Mm-hmm.
the security gates, the
I'll
security
call the
guards
sheriff.
know
That's okay.
all about him.
I'll call the sheriff. So, and they won't let things go here.
And they said there is absolutely no, unless he's in here looking for a house, there's no reason for him to be in here.
Yeah. So
they're gonna ask him, "What are you doing here?"
Hold on. I went through a whole different thing there. Okay, so here we go. Dear Lisa Lee, enjoy. And it says Lisa Lee, the domestic terrorist. And there's a picture of me from one of my live streams.
Domestic terrorist.
Do they realize they're not bothering me by using pictures of my live streams? I was obviously live. Like, why do you think that bothers me?
Domestic terrorist.
Yeah, they said Lisa Lee, the domestic terrorist.
Good
right?
Lord.
So then, no, wait, there's more. Check this out. Then, look at this. Cat Greaves, that's DJ Rabbit.
Is he leaving willingly? Is he being deported?
Who knows? He's not going to tell you the truth. But anyway, this is
Probably
DJ
being
Rabbit.
deported.
He's probably getting out of here before he gets.
He's probably being deported. Yeah, he's going to get. Yeah, he's either on the threat of getting deported or he's going to get deported.
Mm-hmm. So he says in here. It was fun while I was here in Florida, actually in the U.S. as a whole, but I'll be departing here soon. Look forward to continuing the shenanigans when I get back to Australia. Departing Orlando Airport on the 30th of April. I may even take a farewell drive-by past Fleece's house on the way out as the Villages is on the way.
Come on. Come on. You won't make it to the airport.
So, I'm telling you right now, if he comes by my house, he will be stopped.
Yeah, he will not make it out of this neighborhood.
Yeah.
He will be
especially that he pre-planned it. Pre-planned it and posted it. And he's the one who created whatever this thing is. So, I don't know why it says I'm shivering. None of you guys are scaring the shit out of me by any means. Because
you're getting deported.
Anybody who comes by here, you don't understand. I'm on a street that there's no reason for any of these freaks to come by. There's no property being sold on this street. There is no reason for any of them to be on my street.
No real estate. There's our place is one way in and one way out.
If you go past my house one way, you'll be blocked the second you turn around to go the other way or go around the block. You'll be cornered off and the police will be here in seconds. The police are literally a block away from me.
You won't make it to the airport, dude, so I would think twice.
That's not a plane ticket. It's a screenshot of a schedule. So I don't believe it until it. Yeah. He wants to go in hiding if he's not leaving. That's for sure. So we'll see. He'll get caught if he stays.
He's a punk.
He is a punk. So, yeah.
I'm sorry if I seem like I'm a little agitated today.
No, they have no right to be threatening you or me.
They threatened me?
Coming here is threatening you too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, come knock on my door.
Let me see. Hold on, I'm looking at something. Again, whatever this is, first of all, that is the wrong spelling.
That?
Who posted
DJ
this? No, an anonymous person. They're too chicken shit to post who they are. Okay, so this is a site, and there is no shock. My husband is on probation. We already explained it why. So. What is this about?
So it's fresh in everyone's memory.
Yeah, they're just trying to refresh everybody's memory. It doesn't matter. What he's on probation for is actually something civil.
At least my shit's not sponged. Not sponged, but
it's sealed.
Sealed.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to hide my record.
Yeah. But who's hiding his record? Who didn't want y'all to know that he's got how many protection orders that he had and probably still has against him? At least one or two.
Yeah, I've never had a protection order set against me. Have you? Have you?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Nope. I haven't either.
I think he's going to try and get one, though, in Ohio. I can't
And there ain't
wait.
there ain't one of my ex-girlfriends that I couldn't call and talk to and be friendly with. And you know what I mean?
Mm.
Or they would have anything bad to say about me.
Oh, you mean your ex-girlfriends are not in fear of their safety around you?
My ex-girlfriends, they would never have anything bad to say about me.
And we're going back 20
Yeah,
years.
me and Lisa been together for 20 years. So anybody before that.
So back to this. I mean, this is just all hoopla. But she was so mad, guys. Like they were both. Someone was saying in the chat last night that they were losing it, and then I got a link to it, and I'm like, this sounds like I'm going to need to save this one. So I did, and I started from the beginning, and I was just doing my stuff. It was freaking 2 hours long. I'm like, oh my god!
Why do you come up with something that we don't know?
What?
He keeps bringing up the same stuff because it's the only thing he has. Is that one thing.
Well, it's funny because you pop in, you speak here and there, but you're not on the panel with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not now, not yet. But
I'm not saying nothing about him.
Yeah.
No. As far as trashing him. And stuff.
But the only thing they can say about me is that I'm fat now that I have a broken tooth or whatever they want to say about that. What else is that? So I'm that. Oh, and I've had evictions on my license, on my thing. Oh, they also try to say I don't have a license. But meanwhile, I've always had a license. What else? And they can't hurt me. Like all the stuff that they're saying, it doesn't hurt. So what they do is they use you because they found that thing on you. So they're using you to hurt me. And then they're trying to say that with the Harley Jolly Christmas and the fence and all this stuff that I'm scamming people.
Not yet, Kyle. It ran great.
Meanwhile, you had absolutely nothing to do with it except show up on the day to help. Oh, I'm sorry. When packages came, Gabe did go and pick a couple packages up from the post office. Yeah. Yes. What else? What other kind of stuff? Oh, I mean, we cooked dinner on Christmas, and they came here for Christmas.
Right.
But it was literally me, Tori, and Kim that did all the presents and stuff. Wrapping. Well, sorry. Let me correct. Tori and Kim did all the wrapping.
The dude's a fucking moron.
Most of them. What else? I mean, I'm trying to think. What else?
Same as the band, bearded.
Yeah.
He's a moron.
Yeah.
Just a moron. You're a moron, dude. Just a moron. Just a fucking moron.
Anyway.
Excuse my French.
Yeah. So anyway, Megan's saying that the judge is prejudicing the plaintiff with bullshit. That's what she's calling it.
You know what I think he does? You know what he does?
Wow.
He tries to get under people's skin and tries to poke them until they get a reaction.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
And when he gets a reaction, one day he's going to get the reaction. He's not going to like the reaction he gets, man.
Well, you're not fat. You're just more. Look, I'm fat. I've always been a big girl. I have a ton of friends. I have a husband who loves me. And he don't have any of that. He doesn't have a woman who loves him like that. I said I'm fat. I got tons of friends. I got a husband who loves me. Yes, I am.
You're tall. You're a big girl.
See, look. Yes, I'm a big girl.
You're built like a soccer player.
No, that's actually my sibling. I have norm legs, except after sitting on them all day.
Well, whatever.
But anyway, just joking. I don't have those like soccer legs. You know what I mean?
And when you get a little older, you tend to gain a little bit of weight.
Nice,
but all
nice,
people
Gabe.
do.
Nice, Gabe. Gabe loses weight. We're like opposite strengths, right?
Yeah, I guess that's why we were married for 20 years.
Yeah, we go. But here's the thing: my husband loves me. I love him. Jeremy doesn't have that. And I'm guessing all those women, and I'm not trying to say this in a mean way, but if you're actually hateful so much on people like that, and you're out to destroy people, I'm guessing you're missing something in your life. But Jeremy doesn't have a moral compass. He has no respect for family, love, values, anything.
Because he doesn't.
He doesn't have any of it. And he never will. Because that's not the person he is. The guy's almost 50 years old and doesn't have it. He has to threaten people to have some kind of false imagery about it.
That's his only security.
That's his only security. That's it.
You guys are just so blinded by his BS. His son even told you that. He is very charismatic and he is nothing but BS. You know, it was funny when
family members are telling him he's full of shit.
Yeah.
He's
When your child comes out and says
when
stuff
your
he
own
says,
child comes out and says what he says, you're a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how. If I had a son and he spoke about me like that, I would feel like shit.
Right.
I would feel that would be a wake up call, because as soon as his son, if that was my son, I'd be doing anything in my power to try to fucking to fix that.
Right.
You know, to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I couldn't imagine
Your
my
son would
son
never do that.
saying that about me to strangers.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Imagine what his family knows about him. He's telling this to strangers that he doesn't know.
Yeah.
What a piece of crap his dad is. He must be a real proud father there, buddy.
And he talks about like and all this other stuff, and it's like you have no right, dude, to speak.
He's got children and stuff, and he talks about how he wants to adopt
Harley Grace.
Harley Grace, but you can't even take care of your own family.
You're not even allowed to see them.
So,
well, two of them are above age now, so that's up to the children. So, but one I know
they were all on a protection order against this moron.
Yeah. So
it sucks when your family don't want to do with you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, it came out of his own mouth. Family doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I know. I heard that too.
Yeah.
Blood doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah, and he told that to his girl.
He told that to his own girl on a live feed.
And then he was going to sue her sister and family.
What a piece of shit.
And didn't care. And then he went back an hour afterwards and deleted her walking away from him because she called him Sue Happy. Don't worry, we got that. And yes, we will bring it to court. The court will see it.
No, Kyle, I haven't eaten a 12-inch.
Wait, let me see if I can do this.
What's a tube steak?
A tube? Did he mean a cube steak?
Maybe a cube steak.
Oh my God, you guys are ridiculous.
Yeah, he dirty deleted. That's right. He was calling everybody out for dirty deleting yesterday, and yet he dirty deleted that live by removing.
Why did he do that?
Because he didn't want people to see how him and George were fighting, and how she called him Sue Happy and suing everybody and their brother. She said that. She clearly said that.
Yeah.
Well, he was the fool for saying what he said on live, on his YouTube live, and she went right back at him.
Exactly. Gabe, you don't know what a tube steak is?
No.
I've never heard of tube steak. I've heard of cube steak.
What is a tube steak?
One-eyed spitting cobra?
Oh.
The one-eyed wonder worm.
What's that, like a shit?
In your pants.
Oh my God, your penis, jackass.
I've never heard of that either. A tube steak?
Really, the one-eyed wonder worm.
Lisa, you have heard of that.
I've never eaten a tube steak.
Wait, hang on. They're
That's for sure.
Wait, they're older than us, Gabe, so it's probably an older thing.
What, a tube steak?
It is tube steak. Oh my God, you're an idiot.
It is.
I don't care how old I'm going to get. I'll never eat a tube steak.
I've never heard of that.
Oh my God. Yes, you have, Lisa. You were in the rock and roll industry.
I have never heard of tube steak.
Oh my God.
Tube steak,
If I did, I would have.
steak smothered in underwear.
You've never heard tube steak boogie.
I've never heard of tube steak boogie. Look, everybody seems to know what it is. I have no idea what it is. I've never heard of it. Even I say, Lisa, come on. No, I swear, I've never heard of that. There it is. That's what it's going to be tonight. Hashtag tube steak.
Dude, every musician has used
a snake. I know what tube steak. Like, I get the whole thing, but like, I've never heard it be called tube steak. Never.
If I texted Robbie, did I just knock him out of here?
No.
I don't.
Okay.
Dara's laughing so hard, I'm crying.
Oh my God.
I didn't know either until now. Thank you, Jennifer W. We're around
Same
the same
thing with
age.
Megan. She didn't know either.
But hey, we're extremely fat, ugly looking vampires and not the Hollywood kind. She's just jealous because she's never been to
Jennifer
Hollywood.
didn't know what it was either.
Pat up, Lisa. I got him. I'm ready. I'm not that innocent. Oh, wait, I'm a prude. Remember, guys, I'm a prude.
Listen, shush.
Is there a Bonnie Heron in here? Just saying.
Bonnie.
It's no, not that Bonnie. It's Bonnie Heron. So, then they started going off on the donor again. They did that, and Tug's calling him out. Tug's really pissed off.
Yeah, because he won't go give them money.
Yeah,
Because he
He's
doesn't
really
like
pissed off.
them.
Who's pissed off? Who?
Tug.
Why-
He's pissed off that
Who the
the
hell's
donor
Tug?
won't come his way.
Who's Tug?
Tug is a dude that wears a mask. That's actually a counselor and did like all these writings on bullying. Yet he bullies people. Him and his wife did it for
And
years.
what is he doing?
He goes on the
What is
chat
he,
with Megan because he's probably the only one that will tolerate her. And
what did he do?
he just talks along with her and spews bullshit. Yeah.
He supports Jeremy.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
She said that we, as a whole, are going after his teaching job, his condos in Cedar Key, his
Well, can I answer that
whatnot.
question, man?
Teaching
And it's
job.
all about Jeremy using
Okay, he's got 1 million. How many followers does he have?
730,000
there.
supposedly.
Okay, so you got him that had that many followers, right?
Yeah.
You see all these podcasts like Rogan and all them. All them have their own YouTube and podcast channels.
Mhm.
You ever hear any of those guys? I'm sure they got lawsuits against them. They all do.
Yeah.
You ever hear them asking their people, "Please donate. I need to pay for my
Right.
need to pay for my legal fees."
Yeah. Please send me money. Don't pay
You don't
your
hear those
cable
people
bill.
doing that,
Yeah.
but this millionaire does.
Yeah.
Well,
So I just thought it was pretty funny to listen to her.
Who's a teacher? I don't know. I'm lost now. Who's a teacher?
She said they were going after his teaching job.
who's
Condos.
teaching job?
Jeremy.
Who's teaching?
Jeremy's
What's his
teaching
job?
job. I have no freaking clue.
Jeremy's a teacher now.
Oh God, I hope not.
Oh God, that would be scary.
I mean, I guess he's teaching YouTube. He was talking. He did teach people YouTube.
Do you need a license for that?
No.
No, it's not really a You're not really a teacher.
Yeah. He was selling his experience with YouTube to people who wanted to purchase classes on it.
He's teaching at the auction school.
Oh, okay, yeah. The school that Guapo was going to go to get his license to take classes. Jeremy called up and somehow finagled him going there to teach something there. And next thing you know, Guapo was not, he was like dismissed from taking the classes there. He wasn't
After
allowed to
one
go to-
class, he's a teacher now.
Yeah, after one class. Mm-hmm. What is he teaching?
Oh my God.
Auctioneer school showing how to whatnot. How funny is that? Doesn't Guapo have way more experience with whatnot than Jeremy does?
Way more.
Way more. I was watching one of Guapo's videos. I wasn't in the live, but he was talking, and he literally was doing the storage units, I believe, when he met Jeremy. Now, that's not something he specifically said that day, but I'm thinking that that's what happened because he met Jeremy through the storage auctions, right?
Yeah, some guy was threatening Jeremy.
Yeah. So he met him. Whatever with him. Jeremy offered to help him with YouTube, but Guapo had already been selling on eBay. He had already been doing the flea markets. And during the whole course of these past couple of years, he was doing whatnot. He was the first one to do memberships. Jeremy swore he was not going to do memberships. Told his viewers he was not going to do memberships until he saw how it worked for Guapo. Guapo did a lot of these things first, whereas Jeremy somehow seems to take the credit and make it
Jeremy
look like
just copies off Guapo.
yeah, and so it's like he's right. He's absolutely right. Guapo was doing it first. And because Jeremy had to get his license because somebody reported him, he went and reported Guapo. And then Sunday night, he literally told everybody that when Guapo gets his license, you must go and report him. He told everybody that Sunday night. I even went back to and grabbed the timestamps for it. But he did. He also
just remember, all he has to do is suggest something.
Yep. He did. Oh, he said it straight up to go and report him.
I know.
Said it straight up, and then he'll be investigated. And what else did he say? I can't quote it.
And then he said, "No, don't do it. Let the court handle it."
Yeah. George said that. Yeah, sure did. Lisa, do you know what you can report? As far as that goes, no. But the thing is, well, hold on, Kyle. What people can do, exactly, Don, I have no idea. But since people can report Guapo when he gets a license, doesn't that mean that they can report you because he already has one? So the same can be done to him. So why is he even suggesting bullshit like that? Why is he even suggesting it?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm kind of, just like, I'm so over his bullshit and his threats to people and acts like he doesn't incite bullshit. That's inciting bullshit. That's causing Guapo. That's tortious interference with business.
You don't. Wait. Just wait.
He's been doing that for a while.
Just wait.
Yeah. So he did that. He also threw Conky and Rob under the bus by talking that they always talk about Guapo and stuff. And it was simple, like they don't tell Guapo things because he got a big mouth. They need to babysit him all, like things like that. But he literally threw his friends under the bus just to try and use them to hurt Guapo, and I think that's messed up. Now, whether they really said it or not, I don't know. But he actually acted like that's how they were towards Guapo the whole time. So Mike McDermott at least he promised the school a huge donation. Did he? Did he actually promise the school a huge donation? I don't know how he did whatever he did as far as getting the school to remove Guapo and him show up, but I don't know. I just know that Guapo has good. He would be a fool to sue Guapo, and he's saying right now that they are preparing right now to take him to court and stuff. And I'm like, okay. I hope we realize that when he walks into a courtroom and Guapo tells the judge how this guy harassed me, and here's the video to show it, that the judge turns around and says, well, this is a criminal nature. This is what you did. Would you like to press charges, Guapo? He says yes. Boom. See, handcuffed. Bye. Jeremy's an idiot. But Guapo does not have. Does not have to worry. He will not sue Guapo, in my opinion. I think he'd be a fool to do that. I don't think he can take on any more. But hey, whatever. We'll see. He's not much of an idiot that he does all this stuff. So I mean, you never know. At least I can't tell you yet who, but Jeremy told the school that I will give you a huge donation if you do this and that. Really? Yes, Spade. Jeremy watches Lisa to try and learn how to run a YouTube channel. No. Trust me, guys, I don't pay attention to my analytics and stuff like that. Like, I know that I hit 1 million because they tell you, or if I get a warning or something like that. I really don't do anything to play with the ads to make more money, or like I don't. So no, Jeremy could probably teach me something about YouTube, but I'll go and look it up myself before ever getting the info from Jeremy. So, or anyone like him. But if I really wanted to, that's exactly what I do. YouTube has all kinds of classes and tutorials, and they have a creator studio. Yeah, I don't need Jeremy because that's
They
where
have
Jeremy.
a video out every day that shows you something new.
Yeah, that's where Jeremy learned it. And like Jeremy posted some stuff on his what they call the community now. It's just posts. That were from the creator studio stuff that they send out. And I was laughing. I'm like, oh my God, he's so like into all that. That's where he's getting all this information that he spews out to everybody. Everybody thinks like he's like this big experienced person. He's a jack of all trades. Well, yeah. What do they say? Jack of all trades, master of none. And that's him. The school is at fault for accepting the bribe. Absolutely, Mike. Lisa Impossible doesn't feign like Tweaker over improved analytics. No, I don't. I don't even pay attention really. I mean, I know subs we got. I see it growing, and I could do things with the channel to get more in a quicker or set up ads and have it set up a certain way to make. I just don't. I tried one time during a live, and Karen was like, "Oh my God, there's another freaking ad." I'm like, "Okay, we're turning this off." All right, expiration date. Thank you. Please hold it. Go get a drink. He could teach Craigslist 101 how to blank woo. Well, we know he told George how to woo. When she said that in the live the other day, I was like, oh. Did she just like try to mock wooing? Oh, shit. These people are a trip, I'll tell you that. You mean Jeremy is reselling YouTube class content? He didn't have. There was a video of him trying to teach YouTube and eBay. Martha's got stained with the will. Tori's so quiet tonight.
Yeah, I get that way.
How was your doctor's appointment?
It was good. The drive was, I had to drive onto the other side of Atlanta from here.
Oh, wow.
Driving there was bad. Driving back in business traffic was horrific. But the good news is when I went in, the nurse practitioner lady that was doing all the check-in stuff, she looks at my chart and she goes, "Oh, wow, that's your doctor?" I'm like, yeah. And she goes, he has patients that come in from out of state to have him do their surgery.
Really? That's
because
good.
He's good.
That's good. Aren't you glad you heard that?
If I ever have to have knee surgery or hip surgery, he's my doctor. She goes, "How did you get him?" And I said, "I researched. I said, I looked at who my insurance would cover that was at the Emory facilities."
Right.
And I went from there and I looked at, how long they've been practicing. And because that also, and when did they graduate school? Did they take any extra classes? And you can actually find this information. Mm-hmm. Do they just do knee surgery or do they specialize in knee surgery? There's a difference.
Right. Oh, I lost my voice. Right.
And, and I just look at all the stuff about him. And for some reason, this guy just caught my eye. He's not a brand new doctor, but he's not one that's been around for 20 years either.
Right.
So he's into the new technology, the more new technology stuff, which is good. Right. And yeah, there was something about it that and I found out he's a teacher. He actually is a college professor in addition to, and he works with the vets because the VA does not provide them with the best doctors when they need knee replacement and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So he offers his services for them when they need that.
That's cool. Sounds like you got a good guy.
And so, yeah, she made me feel so good when she told me that. It was like, you just made my day. You took any ounce of question I had and threw it out the window just now.
Right. How much of Guapo's live you saw earlier? Nothing major happened, but it was noteworthy. Really? No, I didn't see any of it, actually.
I was
His live,
doing
I didn't
gator
see.
stuff.
You what, Robbie?
I was doing gator stuff. I didn't see any of it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I don't know
I was
what time.
told he was live.
So I was either driving or I was live.
What time did you go live?
I don't know. I got an email that he was live.
Is he at home? Ray, good night. God bless and prayers, brother.
Good night, Ray.
ACL repair is outpatient now.
Yeah, he was in there in a day. I
They do
believe.
your surgery and they send you home the same day on crutches. You have to bring your own crutches.
Not all the time, but it depends how bad it was.
His was supposed to be going all the way through.
All right.
He's at Nana's? Okay.
He's at his Nana's house.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Guapo was on with Super Dave. On Super Dave's channel or Guapo's? I should have known that, actually. They said he was on with Super Dave, but I don't know. I didn't see it. I was at his mom's house. Guapo's channel.
Thank you, Tricky. Guapo's channel.
I didn't see it. Sorry. I wasn't watching a lot of YouTube today. I was in Robbie's, and then I had to do something. And that's the last I saw. I popped in Tori's for a minute, a little while before she signed off, I believe. And I came here. You guys aren't going to believe what I did do.
Tori, is yours an outpatient?
No. No, not at all.
Someone just said some knee replacement's outpatient too. I was like, what?
No, I'm pretty sure he said I was going to be in there up to 4 days.
Yeah, 4 or 5 days.
No, I got my chart thing over here. Let me grab it.
Both Guapo and Dave were hanging out, just chilling. That's cool. It's pretty cool. They're both cool peeps. In my book, anyway. No.
Pandera, it was, my adrenaline was so pumped earlier, and then I hate it.
Outpatient both times. Wow.
Then you get that adrenaline dump, and you crash hard.
She should be in there for at least 3 days, and therapy should start before she goes home, hopefully.
Yeah.
Please let Lisa know to check her email. Thank you. All right, Dreamweaver. I will.
John Caps, his grandmother had knee replacement, and her surgery was outpatient. Wow.
Well, this is, I'm getting, yeah, this is going to be different.
Hi, Jared.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to take the Zoom
What do you
classes.
say? It probably should be said, don't mention other channels' drama here due to the drama on here.
Yeah. Mine says the average hospital night is going to be 2 to 3 days in the hospital.
Damn. Dude, my first knee surgery, I was in the hospital for a damn 5 days.
2 or 3 nights. So that's why I had it done on, because of that, that's why I scheduled it for a Thursday. That way I should be out and home.
Kevin, pee and go home.
It's like Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. That should put me home on Sunday, and I can start work on Monday again.
That's insane.
Yeah, we don't like other people's drama in here.
I will be doing
what comment?
4 to 6 weeks. Let me see.
What comment?
I'm going to be using a walker or crutches for an average of 2 weeks. I'm not using crutches because of my hands. And then a cane for about 2 weeks, which is going to be really hard.
Sorry, Jesse.
So, yeah. And I will probably set off the machines at the airport. Woohoo!
Use a walker so much easier. Well, Tori's got a really cool freaking thingy. Is that a walker? That's called a walker, right?
A walker.
It seems
Yes.
so. It just seems so upgraded. Why about pitch? No drama? What? No, I saw what Jared said, and the thing is, when the drama won't stop, it has to be stopped. It's that simple. I'm not going to be accused of something that I didn't even see, so.
What?
Nothing. It was just going on too much, and I can't repeat myself over and over and over again saying I saw something that I didn't see. So you don't want to run around and say drama, llama, llama. No, I don't. Because that person that does that is all about the drama, llama, llama. No, I just think that some people don't understand what actually happened. Then they'd rather
Marla,
just.
good night. God bless and prayers.
Good night, Marla. I don't know. We'll see. Tori. Terry's looking for your attention.
What, Terry? Terry was trying to buy my damn rocks today.
Really?
Yeah. The ones I just got in. My gifts that were given to me. Lisa, how often do I sell rocks? Lisa, how often do I sell rocks?
Never. Not.
That are mine.
Are you ever selling a rock?
Yeah, I sell your rocks.
Yes, you've sold my rocks, but not your own.
No, I'll sell Robbie's rocks, but not my own. No. When I sell them, I mean I sell them for other people. They get the money. I don't sell the rocks and steal their money or something. I guess I need to take this stupid class. Maybe I'll do that Thursday.
What class?
I've got to
Joe, I actually agree with you. Last night was a tough situation for all of us. We were put in a rock in a hard place. I wasn't going to touch on this at all.
Don't.
The answer is yes.
Yes to what? Yes, touch on it? No, don't touch on it.
No. Yes, it was a rock in a hard place. End of discussion.
Oh. Yeah.
I didn't see what Terry wanted.
He wanted a rock. I just woke. I didn't know. That's what he said. I just woke. I didn't know. Don't do it. It
Where-
is.
Oh,
It's
I'm
in the-
having the surgery May 8th. My surgery is May 8th. So right now I've got the 2 weeks of doing everything up until the surgery.
When's oh yeah, that's right. May.
May 8th.
When is Judy's third?
I think the 12th.
May 12th.
Now, isn't Judy your friend?
Yeah, Judy's my best friend.
Don't you know Judy's what's going on with Judy?
Teresa.
Okay, we don't know. Judy's a
No.
nice lady.
Yes,
she's a
yes.
nice- she's a-
She was gonna come over for dinner.
But I
one day we were
totally
here,
forgot.
and Gabe totally forgot. Yeah.
She
She's
texted
like,
me.
"We
She goes,
still on for today?" And he's
I'm
like,
like,
"Oh." And you were at the warehouse all day, so.
I'm like, no.
John Caps, what surgery are you having?
So don't take it personally, Robbie. I forget shit with her too.
Yeah.
She told Lisa, she goes, Lisa was on the phone. She goes, make sure that you remind him. So I got to drive to the hospital.
Yeah, so I said, "Don't worry, I'll let him know." And then I keep telling him, "When do you have to go? When do I have to go?" I'm like, "It's not till May. Don't worry."
Lisa and Gabe are not driving 6 hours to see me at the hospital.
No.
I will throw something at
We
them.
would.
Hey,
We
Lucy.
We
Can you-
would if you were on your deathbed.
No, we would go. It doesn't have to be on our deathbed. I would go to the hospital to see her, but she wouldn't let me.
Lucy.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
I was thinking of you when I celebrate my birthday. Aw.
Huh?
Lucy! I got roses. She's in my... Look, you just passed by them, actually, because I have my roses in my Lisa Lee thing, and it's right in front of my screen, and then she just passed right by them.
Those are cool. Who gave you? Who
Lucy
made those?
did. Lucy in Vermont.
Gotcha, John.
Those.
I haven't seen those. Those are cool. What are they made out of?
Did John say what his surgery was?
Man, that's really cool.
Remember that box of work?
Yeah.
I was going to do this, and I just never got the chance to do it. And she did, and this is so cool. I
What,
love it.
Corey?
Oh, he said it's too much to type. John
Yeah.
Cap said his surgery is too much to type. Okay.
Right.
Rise
Right.
up. What surgery are you having?
Hashtag Tuesday. We don't. Do we have giveaway? Oh, we have 3 super chats.
Yeah.
No. I've got my husband will take me to the hospital.
Water, borax, and food coloring.
I've got to find out if he wants to actually sleep in
cool.
one of those horrific chairs. But because they're like, oh, he can stay with you. Like, he
Are they
doesn't
still
wanna
on the
sleep.
tube steak deal?
Yes. Well, they reminded me if we do a giveaway, that's the hashtag.
Oh, okay.
No, I have to ask him if I could keep my knee and tell him I have to have it for religious reasons. I need my whole
Very.
together. Robbie, if I get to keep my old knee, will your friend process it for
What?
me?
He's already yawning.
If he legally can.
I'm getting tired.
Well,
Why?
then you have to do something with it. And that's what my friend had his leg sent off because he had his leg amputated, his lower leg amputated. And
I was
he had
wondering,
it sent
how
off.
can you have your leg sent off?
It was amputated. And he had it sent off in process so that it would not
Yeah,
go
then he probably can.
because I would have obviously I'd have to have paperwork. I'm gonna ask him. I think it'd be make
Yeah.
a cool handle on a cane.
There you go.
Yes, I'm talking about making a walking stick out of my knee joint.
Hold on a second.
Have you seen that video that's going viral? With
Demicky.
the damn, there was a woman, she was in an airplane and she was using her phone to videotape. She saw something that she thought it was another plane. But when
No.
it passed by, it was a
End of
fucking
this week, Terry.
Hey,
Really?
Mickey.
a cube flying in the air.
Wow.
Did you hear about that other planet they found, Gabe?
Oh, what? Planet X?
No, another one.
Mm-mm.
It's got water and everything, and
in our solar system.
No, it's light years away.
Oh, it's in another solar system.
Yeah.
Yeah. They found a few of them that possibly, they don't know for sure, but
This one they're saying this is they're saying this is the closest to resemble Earth, closer than anything they've ever found.
Yeah, you're not going to convince me that we're the only life form in the universe. Nope.
Correct.
Don't believe that a bit. I do not believe that a bit.
Oh, Mike, I don't want my knee like that. I don't want it to be spurs inside my body. But I just thought it would make a good handle on a walking cane. It would fit nice in the palm of my hand, I think.
I think I'm going to go make a chicken salad sandwich.
If it's too big, I'll give it to Robbie to use.
Chicken salad sandwich?
Yeah.
Robbie would keep my knee joint. Robbie would take my knee joint and put it on
What
the
was
wall.
that chicken salad place that we
yeah.
ate? It was in Daytona.
A chick.
No, the chick,
Something.
two chicks or whatever.
2 chicks. Yeah.
It's over there in the Villages, over by what's a Majiggy Springs? Spanish Springs.
Spanish Springs?
Yeah, it's over there.
When I ate one, and there was one in Daytona we ate
I
at.
want to ride a frog. I want to know if I can ride a frog on that new planet. Did you hear that?
No.
Your kneecap is called the patella.
Does anybody else's knees hurt when the damn weather, when it's about to rain? Does your knees hurt, Robbie?
Yeah.
That's how I know I'm starting to get old, because when it's right before it rains, my knees start hurting.
9 chins.
Gabe,
Yes, Gabe.
Kyle said it's right next to your tube steak place.
Does anybody's tube steak hurt when it rains?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gabe. Robbie, you ever ate duck meat?
Oh
I
yeah,
love duck.
duck
I
is good.
love duck.
Duck's
Goose
good.
is great too.
Rattlesnake is good.
No,
I'm sending Kebs the pea pads.
Huh?
I'm sending
too many
Kebs
bones.
I like it. It was all right. What else was good that I've tried? I don't know. I'll try anything once.
Phyllis, duck meat is not like greasy. It's moist.
Yeah.
So, Robbie, you went and caught a gator today.
Nice
How
big
big
one.
How big?
10. He ended up being 10.5.
Really? That's
Yeah.
a big boy
He
there,
had to bring
man.
it to Gatorland.
That's a what?
He had to bring it to Gatorland.
Yeah, that's a big boy there, man.
Yeah, he's probably like 500 pounds.
Wow.
I don't like duck meat.
How many did you say were locked in that damn what drain? What was it? They were stuck in somewhere.
John likes pheasant. Lisa, did you get some
What?
sleep?
2, both of them. I got both of them out of there. The well.
I did.
Yeah.
9 chins. I did. And then I got some later on, which kind of happened the day before, and that didn't go well. Last night, but it was fine today. However, I didn't get to go pick up my mail, but I know it's there. So I have packages.
I forgot it. So that means I got to go.
What's
up and
so
get
funny?
I just emailed my doctor and asked him what I need to bring to be able to bring my joint home,
Oh my god!
so that it can be buried with me upon my death.
What?
Yeah,
They're
that's
sitting
what I do.
marijuana?
You want all your pieces together?
Yes.
They're,
Yes.
they're getting pot.
What?
John
sending you
Caps. I didn't see it.
Her joint that they were moving out of removed.
Oh. Duh.
What are you talking about, Gabe?
I don't know.
It's like the
He's
Oh my
gone.
God,
doctor sends you home joints now.
John Caps.
Jory wants a joint. Gabe might need one. He sounds like you don't, but he actually might need one.
What, a joint?
I did,
Yeah.
Hannah. I went to the
Expiration
post office. Yes, they.
yeah, they will.
What is it?
I do.
They will absolutely
Yes,
let
they
you
will.
take.
You say it's for religious purposes. I have to be buried with all my parts.
Yep.
Really?
I have a friend of mine has his leg from his knee down,
Shoulder blade.
his whole foot and everything, and he's actually going to have it put into to one of his artificial legs. He's going to get a clear acrylic leg made
Florida.
and put his bone in it.
What you call it? Flood or Florida?
Yeah.
Hey, Florida.
John, it does work. Oh, duck. I've never heard that one.
She can't get her words out if everybody's talking over her.
Oh, speak, Tori. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night, Gabe. And Tori's got nothing to say now. What?
I was reading. Expiration date, you have to tell them it's for religious purposes and that your whole body must be buried together.
Huh?
What? Oh, see, here he goes again. Huh? Stop it.
Gabe, I thought you went to bed.
That's one joke Robbie doesn't know. When you ask somebody if they ever tried duck meat and they say no, then you say duck down and get some. Oh. We missed a joke. Gabe, did Tori give you the red elephant? What?
What red elephant? Yeah, no. That was left on Z's desk. I think that Raw Dog took the red elephant. But he did get the colorful one, the colorful rectangle.
Who did?
Gabe. The colorful acrylic rectangle I brought to you.
Oh, yes, I have that. It's sitting right here. He knew exactly what it was.
What are you guys talking about? Oh, okay.
It took Robbie a second to fit it. Because that's like, at first I was like, what red elephant? And then it clicked. Lucy, did you see the message to email me?
Everybody thinks we're talking in code now. I only caught half of what Tori said. So, did they have packages, or are they trying to find them?
No, I had 3 packages. I walked into there and I told them, I said, I came and checked my mail yesterday and I had 2 small packages, but I didn't have any slips telling me you had packages for me. But I have multiple people telling me they sent me packages and are getting notices that my packages are going to be sent back. The lady asked me for my box number. I told her. She goes back there. Her and another lady come up with 3 packages. And the lady goes, well, I've put 2 notices in your box. And I'm like, there were no notices in my box. And she goes, you must have knocked them out. And I'm like, no, I was out of town for a week. I came in yesterday and checked my mail. I had 2 small packages in my mailbox and nothing else. I actually looked to see if there was any notices or keys or anything in there. And she goes, well, I put them in there. I was getting ready to put the 3rd one in there. So from now on, every day I check my mail. I'm going to the desk to ask them if they have any packages for me because they're incompetent.
I got your email expiration date. Gotcha.
Good night.
Good night.
Make a sandwich.
How to pay your troll. They buy some crap from your whatnot, like a signed photo, and you send it to them and slip in some scrap gold or other stuff, and the payoff won't be traced back to you. Speaking of what, you guys aren't going to believe what I did today.
What did you do?
I won 2 storage units.
Really?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Have fun. Have fun with that.
We'll see. We'll see.
No, I don't care.
You have to show me what's in it.
I know.
Shar, that sounds like it'd be cool. A titanium hip joint to use as a door knocker.
I'd rather have a titanium fever.
Covering their backs by blaming you. That's awful. Why can't they just be honest and say, oops, we forgot to put notices in it?
Yeah. Yes, I said email me. Do I need to give you my email address?
No, I don't think so, but we'll find out.
What? What are you owing about?
I'm just laughing. I think it's funny.
Chicken salad.
JW needs a cold drink.
I just got a sweet tea. Now I'm making my chicken sandwich.
Oh. I need to make some iced tea. Lisa, are you going to do a video going through the storage units? Yes, I am. I am. Can we get an update on the barn dominium? The barn dominium is going to be getting framed, and the plumbing and the electric is afterwards. I'm getting it first, Pebs. Good night, Tricky Chi.
Good night, Tricky. God bless and prayer.
Yeah. It was funny because this is something that we were going to do a long time ago, and we kind of just like passed it up. And then I was like, all right. And then I saw that there was a unit going up for auction, and I was like, no, I'm not doing it. And I said, Gabe, you actually want to do this? He goes, well, we could try. I'm like, and then I saw this one unit. I'm like, I'm like, you know what? If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. Next thing I knew, we got it. I'm like, oh shit.
When do you have to have it out by?
48 hours. It's okay. It's all good.
Jalapeno peppers on it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun with it. You know, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. I have no idea what's gonna happen with it. It doesn't look like it is, but I won't know until I get there. No, Lisa. Oh my God, film every second if you get it. Well, I did. I got it. But I was just like, I really wasn't expecting to, but I did it anyway. You know what I mean? And it was like,
got 2 of them?
Yeah, I got 2 because they were in the same one. I saw that there was another. Once I got the one, I was like, well, they have this other one that's in the same spot, and it's like it's going up in like 5 minutes. So I did it. So we'll see. I already know there's some cool stuff in there, so that's why I was like, all right, that'll work. And if there's stuff that we don't want, like I do have a whatnot, but am I going to sell anything on whatnot? I don't think so. So what I am thinking of doing is we'll see what's in there and we'll bring it over, and they don't know this yet because I haven't said a word to them, but we'll bring it over to John and Michelle and they could sell it at the flea market.
There you go.
Yeah. So, you know, we'll see what's in there.
Yeah, let me know if there's anything in there that you're not sure of the price of, because if it's stuff like antique vintage sewing machines and stuff like that, I can help you with information
Yeah.
because you find those often. Not you, but you generally.
You can product on whatnot without doing auctions.
Yeah, you can buy it
It's
now on
something we wanted to do a long time ago. Like Robbie, when you remember, when you went and did the auctions.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gabe and I had gone down there and saw what you got at that one place.
Yeah.
I did not see Funko Pop, but I saw games in there, so I don't know. But so I don't know how I ended up going to this the other night, but I went to it because somebody said something. I went and I looked and I said, well, let's see what's around here. So I did, and somehow I was reminded that I looked at something, and then I saw when it was coming up. I'm like, let's just see. We'll see if I can win this. I'll put this much in, and if somebody goes over it, they go over it. And no one went over it. I'm like, oh shit. So I won. I was like, okay. What else they got? Because there was another auction ending, so I got that too. A huge offer me garage sale, right? So I don't know. I don't know what's there. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but I figured whatever is useful and can be sold, and we're not gonna do anything with. I'll bring it to Michelle and John, and they can sell it.
Hi, Tim. Yeah, we could, like Tree of Life knows antique stuff as well, so we could actually set up a private StreamYard. So you could put stuff on video.
Yeah, I just don't have a lot of space here to like bring stuff like that and go through it. So based on the fact that I have I have two. One's bigger than the other. I'm going to go through the smallest one first, and if I need to, I'll just like keep a unit. You know what I mean? We'll see. I have no idea if it's all junk and just a couple of good things. I have no idea. But the one, Tori, the one that we went to get out of mine, the first one is that size.
Oh, okay.
So, and then the other one's smaller than that. So, but the other one had tools in it, so I kind of got it for Gabe. All his stuff in it. Germ Hog's the best units in Florida.
Yeah, right.
Well, I don't know about that, but I mean, he, according to him, yeah. But he wasn't anywhere near this. It'd be funny if I actually beat him out of it, but I don't know. I don't care. It wasn't something to do to compete in. It's just something that popped up the other day, and I happened to look at something, and then it reminded me. I looked at it, and I'm like, huh. And I literally today, trust me, when I was done and I actually won it, I'm sitting there going, oh shit. Now I actually have to go and storage unit. Dang it.
Terry is claiming models if you find any. Terry's already laying claims to buying the models from you.
Yeah. Okay. No, seriously, guys, I really was like, what did I just do? Like, I literally have to go clean this dang thing out now. I really was like almost sorry I did it. But whatever, I did it. We'll see. I talked to Gabe when I first saw it, and I said, you realize you're going to have to move everything. He's like, all right, no problem, whatever. And then he goes, you did what? I was like, you told me to. They're obsessed with Gabe on the Hey page. Well, they're just jelly.
That's because they wish they could be like Gabe.
Yeah. They're just jelly. At least I'd be willing to buy a storage unit and turn it all over to Michelle and John. Would they be up to it? Sure. I know that Michelle's looked at, as a matter of fact, this big ass, I shouldn't say big ass car. The pink car that they keep trying to claim Michelle is selling and it was a Christmas gift? It wasn't a Christmas gift. It was something that they got out of a storage unit. They were looking at storage units to put stuff in their flea market to sell. They tried, but they couldn't get that really off the ground. They are on a very limited income. I don't care what these people are trying to tell you. So would they be interested? I would think yes, they would. I think anything that would help them, why would they turn it down? But you have to realize they are like they share. Like John will go and get food and like bring it to his neighbors. Like they're very helpful. They're it's everybody's got this wrong, just so wrong image of this whole family. Now you need a Harley vest you can wear. I have a Harley vest. I've always had a Harley vest.
You got to wear it though when you do the storage unit.
Oh my God, no! I'm really not trying to like copy that crap. No. See, the way I even got over to, I used to watch Steven Steph, so that's how I ended up finding Jeremy, because he popped up in the feed. I didn't even watch like the storage unit TV shows. I was watching Steven stuff. She was doing dumpster diving and stuff, and then she got like the Amazon stuff, and I just saw Jeremy, and we had thought of doing it a while ago, but MF Cairo comment. Let me see. We just never did. So I just need a guarantee that they would clean it out. I can't do it from Cal. Oh, well, yeah, I'll talk to them about it then, Cairo. If you're serious, I'll talk to them about it. I would think that they'd want to. That would piss them off good. Well, it's really nothing to... I mean, I know what it'll seem like. It has nothing to do with them. Nothing. Yeah, definitely email me, Kara. Maybe it would piss... Are you saying it would piss them off if I took stuff from storage units or MF Cairo bought them a unit? That would piss... And we gave it to Michelle? Yeah, that would piss them off. But you know what? Look, here's the thing. He was the neighbor, or is the neighbor. He has all this shit to say. If he didn't like something that he saw or a property look in a certain way or whatever he's claiming, whether it was true or not, but let's just say what he's saying was true. He could have helped out. He loves to help people, right? He could have helped out and done a couple things if he didn't like them and saw that maybe they needed help with something. You know what I mean? Let's stock up their flea market sales. Wow.
MF, I've got so much stuff over here for them.
Yeah. Oh, and that's what he was going off on. That's another thing Megan was saying. And what about her flea market? She didn't put her flea market income in here. Well, you know what, you dumbass? That's for 2024, right? That with all of her stuff that's been done, like if you're going by like taxes and stuff like that, that would be for 2024. She only actually just got her flea market set up to a spot where she took the stuff that Robbie gave her, or the stuff that people gave from Christmas, and she's made stuff or she's put stuff out. Like it's only like set up now for people to really, really buy it. You know? Like she's gotten it to a point where she probably feels comfortable selling stuff. And this is me talking. This isn't even her words, you know? But I just know she's in a position right now where she feels comfortable and she's selling stuff. So as far as her sales went prior to like right now, they weren't really existing. You know what I mean? But now she can sell. And I don't know what the traffic's like at that flea market. I've not been there. I don't know. So, you know, and guess what? It's no one's business how much money she makes. But what's really cool is people are trying to help her create an income to better their lives. And that to me is awesome. You know? So, Sasha, I know that statement was discussing. Uh-oh, what statement? What'd I miss? Weren't adding the rent and someone said that she had a deal and didn't pay any. I put it up. What happened? Thomas showed their booth. It was very good. Yeah, she's been working on it. Well, See, originally, like around Christmas time, she had a different booth. I believe it was the beginning of March. Somebody had moved out and she got another booth, which is a nicer booth. And then she had like the glass um, display case, the table, whatever. Um, and then so she was able to like really make it look like her own and how she wanted it to look. I'm not sure if it does look how she wants now, but she's very happy with it. She thinks it looks really good, and and that's what she's been working on. So, and I know that she's pretty happy with things now, and I know that she's looking into like what would sell and stuff there. And so, look, Michelle is not a dope in any sense of the word. She hustles to, I'm not sure if that's the right word, but if you get that, like she'll try and do whatever she can to make sure her home is a home, or she's got food on the table, or whatever it is. She'll do what she can. And John's the same way. Looks like the shop I would wander into. Yeah. So, and she's had a lot of great help, and like I said, I'm gonna do it because it came across my thing, and now honestly, I'm literally sitting here going, "Oh my god, I have to go do this within 2 days." So, but whatever we don't find useful for whatever reason, I just said, well, we could just give. Like, what are we gonna do with it? We don't have room for it. I said, we'll bring it to John and Michelle. Let them sell it if they want it on it. So they are far from indigent. Who? Oh, yeah. Did you hear that, Robbie? I think I said that last night. How Jeremy and George said they made more money than him and her did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, guys, Michelle's been working hard to make her
Yes, he's doing something wrong.
That's because Jeremy writes off everything he does. His food, his clothes, his gas. I mean, yeah, those are things you can write off. But, Jeremy's a liar. He's a liar. Jeremy's been hiding money since he was married. So
you can't write off your vehicle and gas. It's one or the other.
Well, I'd love to know what kind of gas is being put into his truck.
Yeah, right.
Hmm. Wouldn't that be a hoot?
Yep.
He says he makes no money. Yeah, I know. He also said he did $46,000 worth of upgrades on every property he has up in Ohio. Every Christian and patient, he's been doing $46,000 worth of upgrades there. But he doesn't show any of it. I guess that is not good content, upgrading your home. I don't know. Matt Carricker had a really big, huge content spree upgrading stuff. An abandoned mansion, in fact.
Yes, he does, Hannah.
Yeah, that'd be cool, Pev. A lot of people have come together within our channel and our community with Robbie's Toys, and they've been like sending things that they created, a lot of their art stuff, for Michelle to sell at the flea market and things like that. And it's pretty amazing how, a lot of people think they can't do much, but that means so much. You have no idea. It's a lot. Just you guys being here is a lot, Lisa, is there a buyer for the 70? I have no idea. Not at that price, but it doesn't mean if someone talks to him that he's not going to sell it for like 300,000 or 400,000. Well, actually, what did it say it was worth? 5 now? I don't know. Whatever. I think he's making it seem that way because he's getting ready to do his yearly thing, go back up north for a little while. And that's how he's making it look. They moved the chickens over because who's going to take care of them? There's nobody at the ranch. Can you email me the online auction site and location of storage, Michelle? Sure. Sure.
I gotta
also
get.
Okay.
I got an early appointment tomorrow.
Oh, for you're another doctor, right?
I got the IV contrast tomorrow. I'm more nervous about the IV contrast than I am about my knee replacement.
Why?
I
Why?
Don't know.
Be more nervous about the knee replacement and relax tomorrow.
Yeah, that's. Are you allergic to anything?
Well, yeah, I'm allergic to a lot of stuff.
Are you allergic to iodine?
No, but I'm allergic to Benadryl. But no, I'm not allergic to iodine.
I was going to say, if you're allergic to iodine, which is usually the stuff they do for that, is
I couldn't do it.
Benadryl. But that wouldn't work.
Yeah, no,
What?
I have an allergic reaction. I cannot take Benadryl.
Yeah, if you're allergic to like the dye that they put in to show contrast or whatever.
I don't know. I've never had it before.
Well, I'm allergic to something, and they had to give me Benadryl before taking it. And boy, was I loopy. And trust me, you're not even gonna. If that's the case, they give you something, you're not gonna even worry about it. But they gave me Benadryl.
Well, they can't give me Benadryl because
I guess they can give you something else. But you have to tell them what you're allergic to.
it's in my chart. They know.
Okay. All right.
Good night, Ernie. God bless and prayers.
I'll have access. All the doctors have access to my chart.
Pepsid? You can't take Benadryl, take Pepsid?
Yep. That's an
Pepsid?
It's an H2 blocker.
Really? I never knew that.
Benadryl's an H1. Pepsid AC is a H2 blocker.
Yeah, can you believe he said that to him? He says he's broke.
Sure.
After telling his viewers that he just sold 25,000 lots in 6 months on whatnot. And also telling the court that everybody has, ruined his whatnot business. I'm allergic to shellfish. Well, I was told I was. I'm allergic to bullshit. I'm allergic to myself. You're funny. So we don't have a giveaway tonight. So just do it. She was always saying doesn't have employees, but today he's hanging on to his goal to pay his employees and past employees. And Martha said, and your future employees like Pepper. Yeah, they change their tune look, he puts bullshit. He just
Wait a minute. He paid $600K for the condos?
Yeah, he said he got it from other people though. And that is one of the ways to, keep, income streams going. You use other people's money to do things.
Yes, you grift off of other people, telling them you need money to pay for your lawyer, and you use the money to buy condos instead.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, he should be based on the fact that he with 300,000 subs, he made 150 to 200,000 a month before even having memberships. Now he's got double the subs.
Conscience.
I'm pretty sure he's making 300 to 400 grand on YouTube. So that covers the money in a month to pay his lawyer fees that he's already
Dory,
paid.
go to bed. You got a very busy day tomorrow.
Hair Swag is Jimmy Swaggart bullshit. Those condos all have hurricane damage in that area. Yep.
I know that. How could he paid? Did you look it up? He paid 600.
Next lawsuit.
Noel Breeze.
Thank you, Noel. 9-10. Stacy. Oh my gosh.
Now he's going to have to sue all the people he bought things from because of all the damage.
Yeah. Are you allergic to shellfish, Tori?
Hell no.
No, Tori eats.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think so. But people are asking.
$300K for each.
Yeah, he bought 2 condos.
Those condos don't even look like they're 300Ks.
No, they don't. Babs. Yeah, no, they don't.
Those are the ones you, Pebs, Noel Breeze. Those are the ones you showed me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you guys for the super chats. We're gonna do a giveaway. It looks like. Whoop whoop.
And those just took hurricane damage over there.
Yep. Yep. I don't know. I just don't think that I would have. Good night, Cindy. Prayers to
Good night. God bless and prayers.
And don't worry, it'll be over before you know it. Sweet dreams. You're giddy. What's Justin?
It's my job. I'm supposed to stress over things.
No. Nope. Kevin J's, $5 super chat. Thank you. We have one more to go. Whoop, whoop. All right, actually, let's. Does anybody have any idea what we should do for the giveaway night? The hashtag. Any idea?
Ow.
Just in time, Thomas. Just in time. 19 now, Tori. You're one hell of a woman, and there's one on the other side of the screen. Go to bed now.
Do what?
Tori, you'll be fine. You tough cookie.
I thought you were doing tube steak as a hashtag.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Liar.
There it is. Noel Breeze got it. Woo woo! Thank you so much. We hit the goal. And get y'all hashtags in. I had it sitting there waiting the whole time. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, Noel. Thank you so much. Get him in there. Get him in there.
I just wanted to get it in there.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for that one. Hi there, Todd. Just in time. Whoa. Thank you for games. What? Thank you, Pebs and Kyle. That was Kyle.
Good.
Hold on. What did he say?
I don't know.
New meat. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Pebs and Kyle.
Gabe should be sleepwalking pretty soon because he ate a big steak.
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Aussie Tina. Where are my Aussie people?
Oi.
Aussie. Let's see more, and you haven't reset goal. Well, okay. Hold on.
Ow.
Okay. So the total of 12 now. All right. So it's reset if you want to start another one. Oi. Dreamweaver.
It's about meat. Just not, well, I don't know. You might want to eat it.
Hey, Aussie Tina, aren't you so lucky? You get rat ass back.
Right? Scott went to a Toto concert. Oh my God. What is it? Hold on. Hold the line.
Kyle.
Always on top. Whoa.
One of the best guitar players in rock and roll is in that band.
Yeah. Well, was it always? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Owing me. She's probably mad at me.
Why is Aussie Tina mad at you?
Cool. Huh?
It's the guinea hen.
Just rains down in Africa. I can't sing high like Toto.
The rains in Africa.
Who mad? I know you're not. You mad? You mad? Miss Laurie. Miss Laurie's been so quiet. Hold the line. Now I'm going to have to play some Toto. What's the noise in the background? Sounds like a duck's getting it on. No, not my background. That would be Robbie's.
It's the guinea hen.
When you fill out your menu in a hospital for what you want to eat the next day, can you write an item, Tori? You could write in tube steak.
I dare you, Tori.
No.
Thomas, you only have to do it one time. That's a first. Bed Springs Gage is sleep screwing.
Wait, that
I think his sleep talking has something to do with either eating before he goes to sleep.
Not yet, but he said he's going back.
do we have to do shut up Shar Shar now?
What?
Because Shar Shar's the one that told me to write in tube steak on my meal at the hospital.
Yeah.
Do we have to start the shut up Shar Shar?
Get lucky and win. Give to teaser. See y'all later. Good night, Bill. Thank you. I will.
Tori, I triple dog dare you to do it.
I'm not doing
Let
it.
his tube steak reside in a cotton field and work in the caves. That could be a
I
slippery.
told him.
See any dollars to make it worth my benefit.
Look at Tammy. Shut up, Shar Shar.
Chicken.
When the hospital evicts me right after I have knee surgery.
They're not going to evict you for joking around.
They're going to think I'm psycho, and they're going to have the psychiatrist psych ward come check me out.
Oh my God.
And then I'm going to have to blame you.
Robbie dared me.
Tori's going to be getting the late night male nurses to check her fluids.
No, John Caps. Shut up, John Caps.
That was Kyle. Right in Furburger. Asking for tube steak and a joint. Oh my God. Does anybody remember Jerry Rafferty? Not the greatest vocalist, but man, those chord progressions and complex harmonies. Wow. Jerry Rafferty. Well, it's not coming to me who Jerry Rafferty is.
Who died from Toto?
Rosanna.
Was it the drummer?
Rosanna.
Hold on.
Let me say. Bonnie remembers him. Jerry Rafferty. What songs did he sing? Lisa, how did you come up with tube steak as a hashtag?
Kyle did.
Peeps. Let that boy play some rock and roll. Steve Porcaro.
Okay.
Jeff and Mike Porcaro both died. Tori, Robbie is a bad influence on you.
How's Robbie a bad influence? Are you kidding? Those two corrupt me.
Oh my God, Shar. Now you know how I feel.
Really, Robbie?
Baker Street. I was stuck in the middle with you. Came up in conversation. I had to ask if Lisa knew what it meant, and Lisa and Gabe didn't know what it meant. No, we didn't. I want the recliner on my part of the loser's couch. Robbie is naughty. He's fresh. The witches strike again.
Nine chins.
Jezebel got in her tube steak. Uh-oh. Connie Carlo.
Oh.
Don't back down. We're all innocent. Steve Lukather is the only original Toto member left. Steve Lukather is amazing.
He's also one of the most amazing guitar players alive.
Ever.
Oh, it's showtime! That's right. I can't even do it really tonight. I'm so tired.
That's all I gotta say, and then you just do that. It's showtime.
It's showtime.
Traveling Wilburys.
You've never seen Beetlejuice, Connie?
Not even the first one? 15 minutes to give away.
I'm too tired.
We got 118 so far. Get your hashtags in. Hashtag Tuesday. Whoa.
Tom Petty, awesome.
I have both those movies. I have the Funko Pops. I have the set. The whole set.
All I have is Bob and Beetlejuice.
I have Beetlejuice, Delia, and Lydia Dietz.
You don't have Bob?
No. It's not part of the set.
Yeah, it is. It's part of the Beetlejuice set. No. Okay. Do you have the worm? The what's the Majiggy worm?
What's one of the? I don't have the worm. No. What's one of the greatest rock and roll guitar players?
Who?
What is one of the greatest rock and roll guitar players?
Steve Lukather.
Yep. You got Angus Young.
Angus Young is good.
Well, when you say rock and roll guitar
Malcolm.
players, you got Guitar Angus, and yeah, because AC/DC is probably one of the best rock and roll bands there ever was. Rock and roll, like, you know, straight up rock and roll. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eddie Van Halen, Carlos Santana, Randy Rhoads. Don't nobody argue with me. Jeff Beck, Slash, Clapton, Page, Neil Schon.
Neil Schon's a good guitar player.
Dimebag Darrell. Rick Emmett, way underrated, yeah.
I think CeCe's one of the most underrated guitar players there ever was.
CC. There's a lot, if like from the 80s bands that are underrated. A lot.
Bill can play anything.
Brian May, Hendrix. Tori, go to bed.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, definitely not jerking me. No. Dude, all he knows how to play his camp songs.
Well, if I win, let me know.
I will.
Nope.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, honey.
Someone has to type Toodaloo for Lisa tonight.
Yeah.
I play bass, living country life with the Thomas.
Jekyll's on. Good night, Tori. Oh, she left. She pooped right out of here. Who else? My first concert was the Osmond Brothers, 1970. Wow. Thunderstruck. Lisa and Robbie, who sang the one-hit wonder, This Feeling for You is Like a Tattoo?
I don't know that one.
She just stumped me. I think she just stumped us instantly.
Yeah.
Yes, otherwise I just fall asleep. Harper Martin, Down by the Lazy River is one of my favorite songs. Terry, it is not New Kids on the Block. Who sang? John Denver. Meatloaf was my first concert. My
Who
first
sang
concert.
it?
I love Stevie Winwood.
How does it go? I can't even think of the song.
It was by Nova 6, and you can't find it anywhere. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
wow.
not Nova. Nova. Is that how you say it? I wonder where Nirvana would be in the music industry if he was still alive. Still, didn't he want to get out of what he was doing?
Yeah.
He still would have done something though.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I guess they'd be the Foo Fighters. Randy Bachman, BTO. This feeling for you is like a tattoo. One never go away, baby. Nova. It's Nova. Okay. Nova.
Nova 6.
Bad company. I can't deny. Johnny died one night.
Did you ever hear 666 Sputnik?
Yes, but I don't recall anything specific. Crosby,
They were
Stills, Nash
awesome.
Young was my first concert. Wow. Michelle likes Sublime. Right on. Gabe likes Sublime. I know who you called. What's up? Mylan Lefevre from Atlanta Rhythm Section.
666 Sputnik was awesome.
What do you think about the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Give it away.
They're
give it
cool.
away. We like the Chili Peppers. Flea rocks. We like fleas here. Give away now. That's right. How many do we have? We have 121. Let's see. Give it one more minute.
Richie Blackmore.
We have
Robert
Richie
Plant.
Blackmore.
and
You mean Jimmy Page?
Jimmy Page.
You know who's also underrated? What's his face? From Cheap Trick, Rick Nielsen.
Yeah, he's good.
He did a studio session with, oh my God, Dave Grohl, the singer for Slipknot, Corey.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it is such an amazing song. You guys got to go check it out. Oh, the name, I love the song. I absolutely love the song. And it's Rick Nielsen on guitar. I was quite surprised.
Steve Vai.
Yeah, Steve Vai,
Ingve.
Joe Perry.
Joe Perry's a great guitar player. There's too many of them.
Who is sick? Oh, JS Rocker says, I know who 6'6" Sputnik is.
Bro, they
So hard.
were awesome. I used to love them.
Did see Queen live, cool. Bon Jovi and Rat was my first concert. I remember that tour when Bon Jovi opened up for Rat.
Yep.
That was like during the Runaway thing. I don't remember what Rat's album was, what tour that was. Hendrick was considered.
What's the little 15-year-old kid's name from Australia? He is phenomenal. I can't get over
There are
Taj.
way too many great guitar players.
Taj, a 15-year-old kid, and he is just unbelievable.
Pantera opened for Skid Row. Shoot, man. We used to have Skid Row playing way before Sebastian was in the band. I'll never forget my friend calling me up like, have you heard Skid Row's new album yet? I'm like, they just sent it to me. He goes, they got the singer from Madam X. I'm like, what? And he goes, go play number 6. I think it was number 6. And it was I Remember You. I'm like, holy crap. I'm like, this is Skid Row? No way. Because they used to come over and play for us all the time. Humble Pie opened for Queen. Amazing concert. Steppenwolf. Wow. Best jazz guitar. I saw Chick Corea play with Steve Vai at NAMM. It was amazing. I love going to shows like that when you get, musicians from all different like genres and they come together and jam. Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, the guy's name from Australia, you guys got to check him out. His name is Taj.
Uh-huh.
He is phenomenal. This kid is like, how in God's name did this?
Robbie,
He's
what do you
just
think about
unreal.
Wolfgang? What do you think about Wolfgang Van Halen?
Wolfie's good. He's not like his dad, but he's good.
Favorite value, Pink and Robbie Williams top everything. I like Pink. All right. We've got to do the giveaway now. We have 123. Are you ready? Let's do it. Hold on. Let me get to the screen. Here we go. 123 entries. Get it in there real quick. I'm getting dime bag. Yep. Most bizarre concert I went to was Kiss. So many people dressed like them, seeing who had the longest. That's funny.
You guys, seriously, check out this kid. It's TAJFARRANT. He's an Australian kid. He's 15 years old. He's touring the United States right now. And he is unbelievable.
You have long hair?
He's got like dreads.
Oh, okay. All right, we ready? Journey's pretty good. I love Journey. I learned how to play the drums with Journey. All right, here we go. 123. I'm gonna draw. Here it is. John Cook. You woke up just in time, John. Oh my God. Hamlet, Sean, Oki, Bill, Connie. Oh my God. Judy, Bonnie, Larry, Mary, John Caps, Connie Carlo, Doreen McDonough. Congratulations. Whoop whoop. Oh my gosh. What a nice picture of you, Doreen.
Yeah, I'll see Tina's got his name up there.
Taj has videos out since 9. Was he on Taj Barrett?
Taj.
Was he on one of those The Voice or something? Was he on one of them in Australia?
I don't know what he was
Because
on.
there's a kid with really long hair. I can't tell if it's an older show that I watched, but the kid was really young. I mean, he was jumping around doing ACD. He was playing Angus Young and stuff like that, and he just kicked butt. And I can't tell if it was now or if it was a couple of years old. So I love
you gotta check out this
Doreen
kid.
off the loser couch. Doreen McDonough. Cool. Doreen, make sure I have your shipping address, okay? Okay. Oh, yeah. GH, congratulations. Woo-hoo. Purple rain. Purple rain. So, yes, you got to throw Prince in there with those guitarists. Sorry. That guy's got some talent. Or had some. Ollie Pearson, he auditioned with me not long. Okay. I think you guys told me to go see him. I saw him, and I was like, oh my God, this kid. Check him out. Australia's Got Talent. Yeah. Ollie Pearson. That sounds right. He was an amazing. He's going to be an amazing guitar player. I mean, he already is, and he's like very young. I don't remember how old he is, but he's very young.
Who?
Ollie Pearson. He was on Australia's Got Talent, I think, or well, BGP. Wait, hold on. Gotta scroll up. Yeah, I believe someone. It was the chat that was telling me to go check it out. I watched it when he was like 7. Wow, Britain's Got Talent. Thank you, Hannah. BGT. That was a pillow at Doreen on her way out. Oh, damn. Came in second. Well, and now I have John Denver's song in my head. Country road, take me home to the place.
Ray.
I had backstage pass with Cheech and Chong. Oh my God. I plead the fifth. Gabe came home yesterday, and apparently he went to his, prescription place, and they have something called Maui Wowie. And it's actually from like the dispensary that Cheech and Chong owns, and they kind of disperse it all out to everybody. So like the Maui Wowie brand is from Cheech and Chong. And when he came back, all I know is he walked in and his eyes were like done. I was like, "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine." And the whole rest of the day I was like, "You are so chill. So chill." I'm like, "We like the Maui Wowie." Ollie's 11 years old. Yeah, he was young. He's young. Very talented. Steve Ray Vaughan, Jimmy Page. Yeah. What's the MacD story, Lisa? The MacD? What? He got the good shit. That's exactly when he walked in. He's looking at me. He's like all smile. And when he left, he was not happy. When he came back, I'm like, "You did it?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I got the Maui Wowie." Lisa, you should see what Todd said he added to the loser cat. Uh-oh. Todd, what'd you say? What'd you do? I went right past it. I missed it. Todd, whoever is on the losers couch, I just added whips and chains to it. That I ordered from Kendra's OF page. Dang, you guys are getting, a little kinky over there.
Okay.
I heard Cheech and Chong doing one more movie soon. Really? Got Joker face. Yep. Check them out. They will give you the woo and wooster. Oh my gosh. Who? The woo and wooster? I don't even want to know what that is. Sons of the Legion out of Tennessee. Found them on YouTube. Cool. Woo. Yeah. I don't want to know what the woo is. That should be now called the winner's couch, right, Connie? Oi, woo, oi, woo. Oh my God. How does a guitarist get beat out by a pole dancer?
Because the judges obviously are idiots.
Kinkier the better, Lisa. Because God's on her side. Is I be seeing Tube Steak to get the woo? Oh my gosh. After midnight. You didn't let it all. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. What time is it, guys? It's 12:30. Because I'm going back to Kendra's page. Good night. Mo Magic, we need a winner's throne on the boat. Darren and game used. Oh my goodness. You guys are funny. Who put the woo in Worcester? Like, that's hilarious.
Who put the woo in Worcester?
You know that video I show with the Megan with the bangs, and she's like, oh, and he goes, and then it says stud or something. I just see that image of him asking her if you want to put the woo in Worcester. That's the image I see him doing that. I got the STD. I just need the U. I just need the woo. Wendy put the woo in Worcester. Telling you, those people are crazy. They're literally insane.
They really, really are.
Yeah, the stuff that they make out. Oh, you didn't even know, dude. I didn't even mention it. They went off on you last night. Remember when you were talking about being in prison?
Yeah.
They were like posted this thing at some point last night or into today, saying, "Oh, Robbie, at this point it was like one." They marked the timestamp. You said something about German, a child or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, they got you on defamation now." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "You're an idiot." I'm like, "He didn't say anything of the
Never
kind."
said anything about him. That's a lie.
He talked about if he went to prison, right? That he wouldn't be able to handle prison. And then you said, and if there was a child involved, he wouldn't last. That's what you said. Because I went back and I looked at what they were talking about.
Yeah.
I was like,
I never said he did anything.
It was a conversation.
What's that?
And you said it was a for instance conversation. You're like giving an example. And then you said, and if there was a child involved. That's the only time you ever used the word child.
I said chomos.
Yeah, then you said chomos, but you said if there was a child involved, they don't like chomos. Or something like that. And
no,
I was like,
chomos don't like. They get protection. Chomos get protection.
From the actual prison.
Yeah.
But anyway, but that's what they were trying to say, that you called him that. And I'm like, no, he did not. You freakazoids. The freak level with these freaks are really, really insane. How
Do you understand English?
Huh?
Do you people understand English?
Yeah, it's crazy. They probably didn't pass those RCT classes. It's dry in here, man. The humidity's coming. I feel it. Ugh.
We're not supposed to get any rain this week.
No, but I feel it coming. It's like, and that's what bothers me about Florida weather. Like, I like it when it's literally like between 70 and like 85, right? But I like it when there's no humidity. And it goes from being cold and you get maybe a week of no humidity. And all of a sudden, it just kicks right in. And I'm like looking, we're at April 23rd. I'm like, dang it, we're not going to be able to breathe in 2 weeks. Come on. I hate it. I hate the humidity here. I like to be outside, you know?
Yeah.
And it gets to a point here that it's just too damn hot. And last summer was really hot. And I know you know that because you were hot.
Last summer was hot.
Yeah. Chili's at 19 when they start. Oh, no. Let's look. We got Mo Magic. Mo Magic. Mo Magic. Magic.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, we got a couple of choices here. Oh. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. The winner's throne. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I gotta download them all. Hold on. These are great. We can have one in each lounge. Or yeah, no, hey, this is like a FOIA. We'll just do it that way. Fabulous. Oh, these are great. One on every side, every part of the cruise. That's great. Oh my goodness. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna show you this. That's funny. Mo cracks me up. I love her stuff. Where is it? There we go. Hold please. I gotta add it. There we go. Look at this. Gorge. Gorge. What happens if I make it full? We'll do it. Full screen layout. Just moves it to the center. How cool is that? Taj is playing in Fort Lauderdale on May 30th, Rachel said.
When?
Taj is playing in Fort
I
Lauderdale.
know. What date?
April 30th. Oh, no, I'm sorry, May 30th.
May 30th?
Yeah.
I saw he was playing down here. I just didn't remember what date.
There's another version. The winner's throne. All around the ship, guys. All around it. What's it say? Oh. That's freaking fabulous. How many we got? Hold on. I gotta move it. Look at that. The winner's throne. That is hysterical. Oh my gosh. Mo rocks, man. Dreamweaver. Lisa's favorite song she sings is Baby Shark. No, it's not. Mo, magic, magic. Hold on, I saw. Okay. What is wrong with these lunatics? They actually did a post that says, poor Gaby crying baby in the background. Lisa lost her mind. Take your meds. These people are absolutely insane. Is anybody on meds? These people
should
are
be
nuts.
them.
Yeah, I don't take meds. I don't need them. And Gabe crying, I don't think so. I don't think. Look, you think that it would fit right in the center of this room? Maybe it would work.
They're 100% delusional, dude.
They are. It really makes you wonder, like, who are these people behind these keyboards? You know. I just think they're not. Today has been a long day for sure. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah. Whoever goes in there will get golden showers. John Caps to the corner. Oh, cool, Lucinda. Thank you. Please do not torture us with Baby Shark. That's annoying as fuck. Not.
Baby.
No. No.
I will not.
Please don't.
I used to torture my wife with that.
Really?
Yeah, and the peanut butter jelly time. And
No. Gabe would play that over and over and over again. And there's also one that is in King of the Hill with John Redcorn singing it. No. I forget which one that is. I'm not even going to say it if I figure it out and I remember because
What
it's
does the fox say?
no. Hold on. No, I got one better for you. Got your number off the bathroom wall.
You're just trying to get me to sing that one.
Because that'll take it away. Jimmy, oi. Yeah, I got company in the corner. Oh my goodness. What Nine Chin say? Good night, Jezebel. We're not blood up. Oh my god. It makes me sick to my stomach anymore. What? What happened? What's Flurry talking about? I'm
What?
gonna try. What happened? The one is throwing a back shit. We've got to get Crayola back. I've been bugging my friends with banana. Need to learn the whole chant, Lisa. I guess so. I don't know it. I just go Ozzy. Oi. That's all I know. Oh, we know what? It was so funny when I read that night. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. How about all annoying? Do a Lapidaisy. Oh my god. Do a Lapidaisy. But I can send you guys all off with a tune that I know might stick in your heads. Pull 'em up, boo. Pull 'em up. Ozzy, oi. Ozzy, oi. Okay, did I get that right? It's a lot more than that, Lisa. Oh, it's hysterical. Oi. Who won? Doreen McDonald did. Whoop.
Oh my god.
I got it. I did it. I got it. I think. Probably not exactly. I have to hear other people say it. And then I'll get it. I usually just hear the Ozzy, oi. And I've never heard like the whole thing. I know. Don't yell at me. Boom. Good night, Hal.
Good night, Hal.
With that, it's almost 1 o'clock, Robbie. Closing time.
We used to play that. I used to play that song at the bar every night when we were closing.
Uh-huh. TNT. I know what. You're going live tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah.
5:30. Now, what if you have a gator call? What are you gonna do?
Then we'll be live on the Gator Call.
Duh. Sorry, that's wrong. Uh-oh. 2 Aussie after the 1. Oh no. The more I look at the throne, I'm thinking, geez, I could make that. I live in the country. Keep up the good work, Lisa. Thank you, Ray. Good night.
Good night, John Cap.
Alrighty,
God bless
Nikki.
and prayers, bro. Good night, Ray. God bless and prayers.
Oh, wow.
Here, let's just do it this way. Everybody going to bed. Good night. God bless and prayers.
One sec. Yeah, I saw it. Police's felon wife. Oh, now he's my wife. These people are idiots. Notice his name is spelt wrong. Ding, ding, ding. After midnight. I don't care what they post. You'll be seeing a mugshot of someone y'all know real soon. They're not gonna like it.
Say it again. I hope he doesn't
What?
go to prison.
I don't care what he does as long as he gets at least the time John spent in jail and then has to pay back every little thing they've taken away from him and all the stress and everything that he's caused everybody.
That's fine. I'm all for that.
Don't tease me, Lisa. I want mugshots. Many are waiting for mugshots, and I have a feeling you're going to be able to see them. I know, because if one department doesn't take care of it, another's going to. It's crazy, absolutely insane. But anywho, it is 12:52, and I'm exhausted. I think soon is not soon enough for me. I hear you. But we can't force them to do anything. They have to do it when they feel it is the proper time. How about that? Email alert. To finish your whiskey.
Exactly.
Tonight I'm going to make biscuits because I'm too poor to buy them. Oh. Biscuits. Aussie biscuits.
Good night, Fluff.
Good night, Fluff. Now you got me on Robbie's time. All right. Let's say good night. Unless something crazy happens, I'm not coming live tomorrow night because Robbie's going live tomorrow, and he usually goes on about 5:30-ish. Then Tori will go live. And listen, I know you're exhausted running through Gabe's mind constantly. Anyway, so I'll be back on Thursday for sure. And I hope you guys have an amazing day tomorrow or today, depending on where you are. Definitely check out our mods channels. And I wish all of you the best ever. Prayers to everybody, even those who think they don't need them.
Good night, everybody. God bless and prayers. And ta-ta for now. Love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow night, 5:30.
Bye.
Good night. Bye. 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 Bye.
Somebody type Victoria's not here.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Somebody type. You almost got it, Jennifer W. Somebody do it. Do it.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Somebody do it. I'm waiting.
Bye. 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 Bye.